All right, I think we're live.
Yo.
I don't see it yet.
We got
It
viewers
popped up. Okay, there you go.
waiting.
It just popped up.
Yep, I think we're live. First off, I want to say apologize for last week. Yep, Chrono Trigger, nice. We'll talk about that in a second. So,
Right.
I've been successfully able to share my screen for like months now. I haven't had an issue, but I always had that issue where AMD GPU and Discord, they just don't like to play along together. If I share my screen, so my whole computer crashed last week, and we were like 20 minutes before the end, and I didn't feel like doing a part two and continuing on.
Yeah, and
So
it's gonna be a 14-minute part 2.
apparently, the last thing that was heard was Robert saying they're gonna come after us or something like that.
Jesus.
It's that
Christ.
DOA movie trailer, which had nothing to do
It
with
was more of a coincidence, but
Yeah.
that is funny.
Oops.
It does make it seem like they got us, but no,
Mhm.
they didn't get it.
Took us all the way out, bro.
But yeah. First, after that, we'll just gotta welcome back the Terrell, the insane game freak. He's
Yeah,
back officially
yeah.
in time for your you and Tia. No, you have a birthday around E3, right?
Yeah, my birthday is in
Tia,
3 weeks. 3 weeks. I
Tia's
think.
yours in June too.
Yeah.
That's
Last
right.
week of June.
Because he knows what's up.
Damn near
He
the
lives
last
this
day. of
shit.
June.
Yeah, because Star Fox. So we got
Barely
Terrell's
made
got a lot. We can go back to some old news just to do like a rapid fire, get your thoughts on some stuff.
Sure.
First off, I know you like playing handheld, so have you took advantage of the Switch 2
Yes.
portable game boost?
Yes. The first thing I did
Yeah.
was take Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and boot that bitch up. And I was like, yeah. I don't care what people say. I be fighting in my server and in the comments talking about Xenoblade 1 is better. I don't give a fuck. It looks so good now. I mean, it looks better. I won't say good, but it looks better. It looks a lot better.
I
and I'm
saw
very
that
happy
even
about
the
that.
Xenoblade Definitive Edition, like when it's hard to show it because everyone's got to show off-screen footage on YouTube. But when you zoom in, like the Shulk without the boost mode on, you couldn't tell he was like a cell shaded character. He was just like this blurry, jagged mess. I mean, it wasn't like N64 graphics, but then it showed the boost mode. Oh, that's right, they did the cell shaded like kind of faces and stuff, and I couldn't tell from the first shot.
Look at these Nintendo's happy they could finally play the game in reasonable resolutions and frame rate.
But
They're all excited about normal.
it didn't make as much of an impact for me as I kind of thought, but some of the games I expected to be better. But it's a nice feature. Glad they did it. What else?
I think I tried. I have Doom 2016, so
Yeah.
I tried that. That looked pretty significantly better. Unfortunately, a lot of the games I've been playing as of recently are older games, so it hasn't been like a crazy jump for certain games because they were already old to begin with. But I did try some of the higher fidelity ones just as a general test. I think I'm curious to see how Star Fox runs because that might be a good test one. Because I
Star
already.
Fox for
Have you
what?
tried,
That's a Switch 2
Star
have
Fox.
one,
you
though.
tried Minority?
Oh wait,
The
that's
new
right.
Star
It's for
Fox?
Switch One games. So
Yeah,
dang.
they say, oh, okay.
It's
But
been
have
a
you
minute.
tried Minority Report?
I'm already first off, I'm already a minority. I don't need to report anything. Mind your fucking business. T, you knew better. How dare you?
I
Why
actually
do you
watched.
have that? I think. See, this is what I don't. You know what I don't miss? You pulling shit out of your fucking void.
You know that
Pulling shit out of the
you
void,
got.
bro.
I don't know. I feel like your mic is a little. Do you
yeah,
have
this might be your
like,
webcam mic.
It might be your webcam.
Oh, wait, man, hold on.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
that
It
that
sound like T ain't got no money.
Terrell. I feel like the Minority Report TV show was Megan Good.
Oh, well, that's Megan has had a hold on me for a while. We're not gonna
Yeah,
talk
me
about
too
that,
back
okay?
then. Anyway,
God
what's
damn.
up to Lenny? He said, "Yo, Terrell's back. We got Visored." Lil Cray, man, what's up, dude? Been a while.
Look straight to the bone.
J Biggs, Juice
Gotta
is
bring
so
up the chat. I don't even
based.
have this shit up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got it up
Lenny,
now.
I don't know what I said. I don't know what
Juice
you mean.
is so
I
based.
don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he said.
I'm
Basi-
assuming. I'm hoping it's about Megan Good. I hope that's what it's about.
Yeah, I
That
think
a
that
little
was
too
already
soon,
there.
I feel like that was very fast.
I think it was already
before
up
that even.
when I said it, but
Well, damn it, I don't know what else.
Checking
you
for
said.
Megan Good.
I was following her on Instagram for a while, but after that, when
Ain't
that
she
shit,
engaged to Jonathan? Is that married yet?
I ain't looking.
It
that
was
deep into
actually a
The moment
pretty
I found
interesting show.
The moment I found out she was taking my hater census went on, I had to go. Do it.
Jonathan, what's his name? What's his name? From,
Jonathan
formerly,
Ray's,
no, formerly of Marvel.
Oh, wow. Damn, I can't think of his full name.
I can't think of his name. It's driving me
It's
crazy.
not Majors, is it? It's not about Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors. That's it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Jonathan Majors.
I wasn't sure. I was like, my brain was like, oh, I don't care.
Yeah,
He took my
I know
wife
she was
from me.
engaged last time to him. I don't know if they got married yet.
I don't care, man. He did it.
So, Terrell, how far into Pocopia are you?
I am by it. Robert already knew that.
I knew that. What
Just because
about
Robert when we saw each other? I was like, nah, I ain't getting that. Shit.
how'd you end up feeling about ZA?
Overall, I like it, but I will say I prefer the beginning of it more than the ending of it. It gets kind of meandery towards the end of it, and it kind of bums me out. And the DLC is not worth it, so don't buy it.
Did it ever
Would you say-
like branch out of that city
out of
setting?
all the Switch ones, where would you rank it though? Out of all the Switch games,
Oh, wow, Switch games.
those Switch Pokemon games.
Damn it.
Is it better than Arceus?
No, I prefer Arceus.
Better than Scarlet and Violet.
Ooh, that's debatable. That's hard because it's a different experience.
That's the highest selling Switch Pokemon game, isn't it? Scarlet Violet. I think
yes,
it just
the
passed.
second, it's like the second highest Pokemon game in general. I think the only thing that still hasn't beaten is Red, Blue, and Yellow. That's it. The original trio.
Still, Sword and Shield was only like a million or two behind. Like it was very close.
It's close.
Yeah, the best.
That fan
it's funny
base
that
showed
people
up.
talk so much shit about those generations, and those are two like the best selling generations.
And what about
main
well,
series.
okay, what about versus Sword and Shield? Would I think?
Oh
don't
no!
you love Sword and
So
Shield?
here's the thing. I probably put it in between. I probably say I like it more than Scarlet and Violet, but I don't like it as much as Sword and Shield. Because I like Sword and Shield more than I like Scarlet and Violet. Personally.
Where do you put Arceus?
Ooh, Arceus is
In the trash
prob-
bin.
No, don't do that. Hey, yo, don't do that.
Are you surprised
Um,
Scarlet and Violet outsold Sword and Shield too?
No, people want to
The
act
open
like.
world Pokemon, man. Open world Pokemon.
No, it's not
Just
even
like-
that. It's not even that. Pokemon
that,
has
bro.
grown.
It's that, bro. Why
Pokemon
do you
has
think it was the
grown
fastest-
substantially as a franchise, and considering the TCG is at an all-time high, the fucking
That-
card game has been blowing up,
And
the
open
plushies
world,
and
man.
shit. You know what people do? They go, "Well, what game are these new Pokemon from?" And then they go look at the Switch, which is the readiest available console that now has 4 generations of Pokemon on it. It has Gen 1 with Fire Red and Leaf Green ports. It has Gen 8 and 9 through Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield. It also has technically Gen 4 through Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And it already had Gen 1 with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It has like 4 generations on that one system. Out of the 10 that are, no, the 9 that are currently out, 4 of them are available on the Switch.
Bro, when it got announced, people were raving about the open world. What you talking about? That's a huge sell. Why do you
Bruh,
think Elden Ring sold as much? Because of open world. Why do you think Breath of the Wild sold as much? Because open world.
Hey,
These things are the
look,
big thing.
listen. You're right. The fad has grown, but fuck them because
That's not to say that other what you said doesn't have obviously an effect, but the open world thing was a huge thing for Scarlet and Violet. That was massive.
I don't know
for them.
that is the popular genre as of right now.
Yeah.
Just like how platformers used to be popular in the 90s, and then it became shooters like in the 2010s and shit. Open world games are the thing now, which is why when GG comes out, people are going to lose their life.
Yeah.
Did you Did you put any decent amount of time in Scarlet Violet after the Switch 2 update or no?
Yeah, I did. I put like an extra 40 hours.
That was a significant improvement. That was one of the biggest improvements that was a free update, right?
Yeah.
I'd say that was
free.
definitely
It
the
better-
biggest.
That had to be a free
It better
update.
be
That's-
free.
Yeah.
It better be free. Goddamn.
I think that was
That one had to be.
easily the best.
T wouldn't have forgave me if it wasn't.
I think
free.
that was better.
What you doing?
That was better than some of the paid upgrades, I thought, from a visual standpoint.
Yeah.
Objectively, yeah, it was,
Yeah.
but it also needed it more than the other games.
Yeah.
That was a mess to go through.
A disgrace. It was a disgrace.
Have we talked about all the price increases for every single system
Well,
out currently?
the Steam
Well,
Deck
over the
is new.
course, yeah, I guess over the. Oh, it didn't. Yeah, the Steam Deck now $300.
300 for the
Yeah,
1
I mean,
terabyte.
That's crazy, man. I was
That's
not expecting it to be
insane.
that big.
For that ancient hardware.
Like that big of a jump is way bigger than I thought it would be. Though.
Yeah, they're
It might
giving.
be time to sell mine now. I got the special edition too. So I might,
I hate that you.
it might be
I
time
wonder-
to-
Boy, you got.
What do you think?
Fuck you in your pocket.
I wonder what
dimension,
that's
G.
worth like
I hate
now.
that shit.
I'm saying I know this bit's over a G.
That shit
Wait,
is
how-
what would it be worth now?
It's the limited
old is
edition. This bit's probably worth
It's a limited
15.
edition one, so even more.
How old is
Yeah.
the Steam Deck at this point? Like, how long has it
It's
been
a
out?
nice orange.
At least
It's
4
nice
years, I would
orange
say.
color.
No.
Accents.
4 years?
Has it only been 4 years?
2022.
That what
Well,
it is?
shit.
Most
Damn.
people got theirs in 23.
Damn. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Well,
that's-
Gabe, he's got to, let the fuel prices, so he's got to put that fuel in the yacht. So he need that extra money. That's what.
Well, I mean,
Bro, that's,
to be
that's a
fair,
lot
they
of
are a
increase,
private
bro.
company, so everything that hits them hits them.
Mm-hmm.
But
No,
geez,
for sure. I mean, like with every company, right? But like, I was not expecting 250 to 300. That was a crazy leap. Like, that was-
$300 increase
That's a crazy
on a
leap.
Steam Deck. A Steam Deck.
That
What's-
was, for
what's
me,
the
that was
actual
them
price
saying,
now,
Yeah,
Nine?
we ain't taking a single loss. I don't give a shit. Whatever.
So what
we'll
is the
make a
total
new-
price
Well,
then?
one's 789, and one's like
What?
9 almost.
Is it 850
oh.
or 950? Like the.
No, it's 9.
Yeah.
Isn't it 9?
It's 9.
Yeah, it's 9. It's 9.
It's like 7 and
Yeah, because it was
650.
650, 750, 859.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 9.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it was
9.
950.
It's
It right here.
789.
Right here was 650.
It's 789 and 949.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's
And
crazy.
Terrell,
I bought my Steam
Goddamn.
Deck- I bought my Steam Deck for
Or a Steam Deck.
what was it, 350? And I don't even.
I love
use
my
it.
Steam Deck, but
Until you
um,
Terrell upgraded your PC, at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, lucky.
Yeah. When RAM
And
prices
then,
went
you know,
crazy.
I gotta
I said
give
never
Nintendo.
again.
I gotta give Nintendo credit because
What? No way.
the new Nintendo is feeling like the old Nintendo. Not only is it only $50, but what is it, September? So it's not even like
They did
immediate.
give them a heads up. Not in
And
Japan, though.
they give you that bundle option. I don't know how starting this month where you.
Also,
It
let me-
started already. Yeah.
speaking of Nintendo specifically, how did y'all feel about that whole nonsense where people kept saying Nintendo's increasing prices of certain games but not other games? Like when that whole thing came out with what was it? When we found out like Yoshi, for example, was going to be like $10 more physical but versus digital, and I think
I get the skepticism. It's fair to be skeptical.
Yeah. I think it's
But
still
we
very-
now know
I-
that that's not true. So can we come off of it? Because it's bullshit. Like it's clearly they are actually lowering the
It
price.
does feel at this point. It's starting to feel like It's just $10 cheaper for the digital. It's not.
Digital.
It's not $10 more on top of what the price they wanted. That's how it feels now. We'll see. Like
Yeah.
well, what's the next game that
And then
comes
you
out?
have retailers
Star
like
Fox.
Best Buy.
Oh wait, no. What
Best
about
Buy
Ribbon Heaven?
and Walmart.
Yeah, you're right. Best Buy, and Walmart.
And
were
then
doing, like,
Walmart
deals.
matched it.
Price matching. So
That's awesome, yo. That they're so you
by
can
the way,
literally
I
get
wanted to mention this last week that you have to pre-order to get the cheaper price.
Okay.
Don't think you're gonna walk in there, and get it. No.
What
You gotta
was the
pre-order it,
cheaper
yeah.
price for Star Fox? Was it 40 or 50?
50
It's 50.
because I got it now. I have a pre-order on Amazon.
I got it pre-ordered.
Yeah, then
Yeah, you gotta pre-order from
different-
So it'd be
Amazon.
60.
Actually, Splatoon Raiders, same thing. I got that pre-order for 50.
Yeah, Splatoon
Yeah.
also 50. And then
So
and then,
I'm-
Yoshi
Yoshi was
is
too, I
60.
believe. I think Yoshi was.
I'm
too.
leaning more towards that. They're just giving you a $10 discount if you buy it digitally versus what the price was.
I
Gonna
mean,
be.
that's what they're saying, man. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
you know,
at this point, you can't
they're
dispute
saying-
that. I think you can't. It's not
Well,
disputable.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
tough.
it's-
I think the real, and I still do agree with Juice that I think the real test is something like a 3D Mario.
A
Like,
game
is-
we
Oh,
know would
absolutely.
be $70.
Is it gonna be
Absolutely,
70 digital and 80 physical, or will it
It's
be,
gonna be it's gonna be 80 physical, 70 digital. God
or will it
damn.
be,
That's
or
when
will
the-
it be,
that's when the terror
or will
sets
it
in.
be 60 digital, 70 physical? Because if that's the case, then okay,
Right.
then
That's
no
what it's
matter
supposed
how,
to be.
it's
That's
gotta
what
be.
it. That's what it should be if
Yeah.
this is a real thing.
Yeah.
Well, are they going to go
And I
back
think
to an
Fire Emblem
$80 game?
also, I think Fire Emblem also is a test personally. I think that if that's 70 physical,
I would say.
50
Do we
digital,
have a price for?
I would say Fire
Fire
Emblem
Emblem
counts.
I would say Fire Emblem counts personally.
That
but
feels like
that
would be a $70 game.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's either 70 or 60. I don't see that.
I don't
going
even
You
down.
mean
re-
se-
I don't
what,
remember,
70
Physical.
Physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 digital. That's
Yeah,
Donnie
yeah,
Arts,
yeah.
is that confirmed?
And you know what's bad? What's
I
stupid
don't think it is
there's
because we
some
haven't seen
people-
anything yet.
There are the occasional people that I see online that I'm like, this is why Nintendo wants to put everything at the same price, because people are like, oh, but why is this a little bit cheaper, man? Is it because it doesn't have as much content or whatever? And you're just like,
Yeah, you can't win. They're gonna go to that shit.
Can't
Then it's
win,
like, oh,
can't win.
that's a tiki
Oh, I
winky
just
game.
realized- By the way, I'm looking at it now. I didn't realize that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is 50 on Switch too. I thought that. I don't know why.
Well, the
my
first
brain
one's
was like,
40.
It
also want-
doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter. I just thought it was interesting. That
That's
actually-
cool though. That's cool though for introductory.
Yeah,
like,
I
to
don't think
actually
too many
price-
people gave Square or meant. We never talked about Square Enix only. Charging 40 for the remake
Yeah,
integrate.
remake.
I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I think that
Even
was
though
cool,
it's a game key card, but it's 100 gigabytes. That wasn't going to fit on a disc. So,
Yeah, that one people kind of
Right,
expect it
yeah.
to be kind of expensive.
Also, notice
People
the Resident Evil, what's it called? Pack?
What? Oh, the
The
Generations
something
pack.
Generations pack, yeah. It looked like there was a lot of scalpers buying them up. That's why it went in and around. Them bitches all on eBay right now for $5 extra.
Oh, really?
For not much over the retail price.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Anybody pick up Indiana Jones?
Looks like they got burned.
Is that out
Not
already?
yet.
Yeah.
I mean, reviews have been out for a while.
It's out. It's out. It's been out.
Yeah, man, people say it's a good port. It looks good.
I've seen comparison.
Yeah.
I didn't know if anybody here.
It's weird. If you go on Amazon and look at it, it says
I'm not playing it, but I'll
it
get
says,
it. You know?
it says visit the Xbox store on Amazon. It fucks me up every time I see it. Like it's the Switch 2 like case, but it'll say Xbox right above it. I'm just like,
Oh.
what is this? You whores.
Apparently,
But
there's a
I've
point
heard
of
nothing but good
contention.
things.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a great port. Like it's a really great port.
So that's a $70 one. That's. I mean, I didn't expect it to be any cheaper.
That one's fine because it's all
It's
on the
also
I mean,
all
card.
on the
it's
card,
off
man.
the card, right? I'm not complaining about that price at all.
I ain't knocking them.
It's definitely worth it as a game. So
Oh,
Yeah, let's be
speaking
real.
of-
It's also gonna get discounted quick.
yeah, it's true. Question.
it's gonna. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for it to drop to about 50.
I heard,
You know,
I heard something else, and I wasn't
buy it.
sure if it was true or not. Is it true that Fable got delayed?
Yeah, they said it
Yeah.
was because of
February
the
or
basically
March?
GTA. I
I'm not
think.
surprised. It's GTA.
not
I'm sure that
surprised
the
with
game's probably
GTA,
ready.
man. Yeah, I mean, like at that point, look. In the end of the day, actually, they got their Call of Duty game, and then November you got GTA. You don't want to put Fable next to it either.
And
man.
I mean,
That's-
they
yeah.
might. They
Yeah.
said
It
that
doesn't
they
make
got
sense.
Blizzard helping with the cinematic, so maybe it wouldn't hurt. But to have a little more time, I don't think they needed it. But it'll
Yeah,
be
and I mean,
interesting
like,
to see.
February, I think February is a good launch month for something like
That
that.
seems
to
like
be honest.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
Um,
thinking March, but February is good.
It's
Speaking
just
of
fun, though.
Fable, though, there's a big hoopla on the Xbox side. I kind of agree with this. So
What?
you know, so Xboxes during their showcases or doing their, you know, one-off videos or whatever, preview videos, they've been putting like Sony logo and all this shit in their into the you know, the marketing material and whatnot. And
Yeah.
then you go to PlayStation to see the thing for Fable, and all it says is PS5. It doesn't say shit about Xbox Studios. It says Microsoft Corporation. They don't even put Xbox. They didn't want nothing related to Xbox. So Xbox fans are right about this. I think that Microsoft should start playing a little hardball. They're too nice at this
Well,
point.
I mean, who's
and
responsible for
actually
for creating the trailer? You think unless they edited
Well,
out
I mean-
the Microsoft logo? I mean,
I don't think you can get it. I mean, as long you have to
I'm
acknowledge
sure it's
that
Microsoft,
that
but I'm
owned by
sure
Microsoft.
Sony has
But
like a thing where you can't do
yeah.
that.
probably.
Yeah, Sony probably has a rule where
like
they
a
can't do it.
clause.
Just
yeah.
like Nintendo. I'm sure Nintendo has the same
What I'm
thing.
saying-
man.
well, what the fans are saying is that Microsoft should start pulling Sony shit and then everybody else's shit out of their trailers, which
Yeah.
I completely agree with that.
Well,
I don't
they
think should do
initially
that.
started
I
doing
think they
it
should. Yeah,
just
I agree with
to.
that. I don't think they need to have it on their trailers personally. Like they,
Yeah.
well, I saw that Asha.
I think it should go
was
a
like,
step further and fucking stagger the release of the game on everything else at least a month. I think they should do that as well. But
I would agree because it didn't hurt them on Forza Horizon, right? It sells.
no,
really
it hurt
great
them.
on
It's not
PS5.
gonna hurt them.
Yeah,
What's
so
gonna sell is gonna sell on there, so it's not
Yeah.
gonna hurt them.
I could agree with that.
I just
You know,
think
even just-
at least for the fan base. I mean,
Yeah, it says nothing.
And Asha Sharma, she at least acknowledged that. She was like, "Yeah, we're gonna. I can't do anything about the upcoming
Yeah.
event because it's already everything's locked in." But she said, "Going forward, yeah, we're not gonna do that." And I was like, "Oh, homegirl, listening. She listens and she
Yeah.
gets shit done. I can't. I can't say anything. She's
you know, I don't
doing her thing.
follow. I don't follow like a lot of that, but I kind of felt like Sarah Bond might have been too much of the same.
yeah, I think it was Sarah Bond. Yeah.
I don't think this. I think she was part of just. I think she was lock and sync with Phil Spencer on a lot of this. But you know, the reasoning
Well, they
I
was.
think it's more Nadella.
Yeah.
I think
they wanted the
he doesn't care at all.
too. I mean, you know, they both were like very multi-platform. They
Mhm.
didn't mind, you know, like let's just try to get you.
Because I
to
feel
do
like
this
that's why they
thing.
started
That's 'cause
putting the
they gave
logo
up
on there
so
because
easily.
they're like we don't want to try to deceive our fan base. Like, hey, is this an exclusive or not? You know, they just started putting the logos for PlayStation and Switch on the end.
Which I'm not against it. Like I can understand both sides personally. Like I
But
get
yeah, I
why
just
they
watched a
did
couple
it.
Sony ones. You're right. It just says PlayStation.
Yeah,
Plays
they don't
the
give a fuck.
trailer.
It's Fable.
Nothing. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So anybody watching the Sony shit is like, "Oh, this is a Sony game," you know.
Well,
like,
same thing with Halo. You put, I mean, they were Halo.
Halo
comment.
too. Halo had the same. I'm like, bitch, Halo? Yeah, that's disrespectful. I think that's disrespectful at that point, and so they should cut that shit out.
And to me,
Maybe
it's
they
just
should
like
put
I don't know.
games
If
on
you're
their
an Xbox
platform.
showcase, like I just I think it's okay to just not have. Oh, it's also coming to these platforms. Yeah, but it's an Xbox showcase. But who cares? Like just talk about your Xbox. Like we don't got.
Yeah,
we
just
don't got.
focus on your. Yeah, let's
You know.
focus on your brand.
Yeah, like it's not a big deal.
What are you telling Xbox fans? I mean, a lot of people, obviously more than just Xbox fans, watch the showcases, but what they don't need to know,
Well,
that it's coming to PS5 and PC and
they're
shit. They don't
probably
care.
just like we just want
Take
to
it to your
make
fan base.
anybody watching it knows that if it's coming to a system that they have or something.
Yeah.
It's probably the mindset back when they made the decision, but I don't.
Well, I think
Disagree.
I understand why they did it to be transparent because a lot of people were like, "Well, is this exclusive? Is this exclusive?" I get.
Well, yeah,
it
at the
until it-
beginning, yeah, because
it
they caused this shit, right?
Yeah.
They was like, oh, this is coming and that's not coming. That's maybe coming, maybe
Yeah.
it's coming. I don't know. So
Yeah.
they were trying to alleviate that, but at this point, I think most people know, a lot of the multi-plats, especially, are going to come. Maybe you won't get a new Halo game or a new Gears game, but you get the old remakes kind of stuff, and obviously like Bethesda things and Activision things, you'll likely get on other systems. Well, you're going to get everything on PC anyway. So
Yeah.
That new Call of
As far as,
Duty
like,
trailer, actually, I guess I didn't pay attention the last couple of years. I was impressed with the trailer anyway, like the
It looked pretty good.
visuals.
Can't wait to play it on Switch too.
Hey man, look, this is the first. Finally, it's and I guess you know what we always talked about, like, oh, how come they never put on these other ones? And I guess they probably could have, but like, my thing is they probably started development for this one, and they said, okay, this is the one we're starting development for all these consoles. It was 3 years ago or whatever, probably when they started. So it's like, all right, that kind of lines up.
No Xbox One, no PS4.
No PS4.
Yeah,
First
finally,
time. Yeah,
6 years later.
Finally, 6 years.
I
man.
couldn't believe they put the
That's
Black Ops 6 on the Xbox One. Like my nephew was like, "Yeah,
Black Ops
it's-
7, dude. Last year they put
Oh,
Black Ops
that was
7.
the... Oh, I thought 7 was
Yeah.
the latest. Yeah, it was or 6.
Yeah,
I mean,
7. Yeah, 7.
Yeah,
Yeah, 7 is
7.
the latest. Yeah.
yeah, and
And they
he's
put
just
that on
like,
Xbox One and PS4.
I'm like, dude, you
Yeah.
gotta get a new system. Like, you can't be playing Call of Duty on Xbox One S. Like, come on,
The
dude.
thing is, and look, the
I
thing
think
is,
someone,
man, they still had some people buying it on there, so I get
Oh
why
yeah,
they did it.
they're still I think there's reports of like Sony's fan base, like
Just Dance shit all over again.
30% of them are still on like PS4. from
It's
what I
more
hear.
than that, man. It was, dude. It was.
It's almost 50.
It almost, yeah, it was like almost 50 because it almost,
Yeah.
it just finally crossed where more PS5 users are active than PS4 users.
After
Clocked
6
it just
years,
finally switched over. T clocked
6
it.
years, and we're about to get the PS6.
I don't put them fucking games anyway, so they ain't do anything for me. But you know, it was the Just Dance Wii effect. They kept putting
Mhm.
Just Dance on Wii until what 2018 or some shit. It was crazy. It was crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
way too fucking long. Like,
So the
Wait,
PS4
no,
came
no,
out
no,
what?
I think it was 2020. I think it was like 2020.
Was it that far?
Yeah, it was like
it was
just
too
like-
long. The answer is it was too
ridiculous.
long.
What was that PS3 game? Was it Persona 5 where they did a PS3 version?
Yeah,
It started on PS3.
Persona 5, yeah.
yeah.
So
that was
The first version of it
2017.
was PS3.
2017. The
Oh, I
PS3.
said PS5. I meant PS3. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the PS4
Yeah,
came out
PS3.
in 2013, and to
so
still be
that's
getting
4 years
games,
later, we
To
still
be
had-
fair, that game also went through development hell. That was part of the problem. But yeah,
13
that game started on
years.
PS3.
Because I mean, there's a lot of indie games that still come out, and it's just the PS4 version. Obviously, it plays on PS5, but
Yeah.
like the Shinobi.
When did we get Grand Theft Auto 5? How long ago was that? That was about 15 years ago or some shit, wasn't it?
That's 13. Came out 2013.
Yeah,
13.
13.
It was-
2013,
So was that
September.
the same? 13 years ago, just like Persona.
Happy birthday.
Just it came out with right around Wind Waker HD around the same time.
You're a teenager.
They came out the same
Rayman.
day as Rayman Legends.
Yep.
That's what screwed them over.
What a that was a whole dumb idea. I mean, I don't
We talk
blame
about
them. The Wii U was looking like it wasn't gonna succeed, but games sold
Yeah, just
relatively
launched
well.
on Wii U first,
Yeah.
and then the other one.
Exclusive sold pretty well on Wii U.
And
So-
don't delay. If that would have came out in February or whatever, I mean, Wii U was starving.
Didn't the
for-
Wii U version sell the best anyway?
Yeah.
It did up until I think
At least
PS4.
until now. Like
finally
now,
passed
obviously,
it.
Well,
Or-
yeah,
Now, not anymore,
at this
but it
point.
was at the time.
it was.
You know what's funny though? Every time that game comes up, I always think of what was the dude's name down? I think it was down in Georgia. It was where it wasn't
Georgia.
Shadow Fox. I feel like he was the wrestler guy.
Wrestler. You know,
WWE
some real
he
game.
wanted to be in the wrestling, but he's a Nintendo guy.
Tony Rendy?
No, he
that's-
he literally wrestled. Like he was
he
was
wrestled.
Baron.
Emperor.
Oh.
The Emperor.
So he went to a Wii U
You said something about WWE. I'm like, what?
well, he was like a
No,
wrestler.
'cause
he wanted to be a
was
wrestler.
wrestling. He was
Yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah, he was wrestling. I know that, but
So he went to the
you threw me off
mobile.
when you said WWE. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, he wanted to be, but he wasn't.
We have famous Nintendrons. Let's get it.
So
Let's get it.
he went to the Wii U like portable like van thing, and where it went to the major cities, and I always remember this. He said the one game that was the most next gen looking game out of all of the games for Wii U was Rayman Legends, and then it comes out on the Xbox 360 at 1080p 60. Like it looks exactly like the Wii U version. He was like, "That's the only next gen looking game for the
Yeah, but
for,
you gotta understand.
for the
Emperor.
He's a wrestler, so he's a hype man. He
Yeah.
hypes.
Yeah, Emperor.
But
is
that just shows
the
you how
last
unimpressed
line
he was
of
with
a
the
bygone era.
rest of the Wii U like demos before it launched. What was even you had Nintendo Land and New
For what,
Super
the
Mario
launch?
Brothers U, some of the third party games, and Rayman Legends were basically what you could play back then.
Even though we didn't get Rayman Legends until like next.
I don't even think Wind Waker HD even announced at that
No,
point.
it wasn't even announced yet.
Till
No,
that-
that was announced at the January Direct.
the
Yeah,
January
yeah.
Direct that looking back at it now was not quite
That
as
was a plea for help.
Well,
The Generator
I
Direct
literally
lasted for
trolled-
4 years. It felt like.
he trolled people on his Twitter, I believe, back in the day, like around the time when what was it? Not 2K. What's 2K18 came out for Switch? He
Yeah.
put up videos saying, "I hope the Switch version looks this good," and everybody's like, "Ah, that Switch version gonna look like trash. It ain't gonna look nothing like that. It's trash." and he put up the Switch version.
Yep.
Just that he trolled everybody.
It
He's like,
was,
"Oh, this is
yeah.
the Switch version, bitch."
That probably
was,
looks
that was
probably
pretty
looks
funny.
better than the new game.
It probably does.
2012
sadly.
Switch version
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
looks
we
better
don't
than the new PS5 game they just put out.
We don't talk
Ooh,
about.
I don't know if I go back that far.
I'm just kidding.
Uh.
But
Listen, the ski
Terrell,
is real, bro.
did you ever play a Metroid Prime game? 1 or 4?
No, it's still on the. It's still in the casing.
You
But I
bought
have-
4,
I
didn't
have-
you?
You gonna
I
start
bet-
with 4?
No,
Don't
I
do
have
that.
Prime. I have the Prime remaster in 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have the 1 to start with, but I also bought 4 anyway.
Yeah.
Also,
It's just time.
You gotta
I know.
support it because ain't nobody else buy that, man.
Damn, I know that. That's crazy. Damn.
But
I gotta
Prime
talk
for it,
about
yeah.
your struggles
What's
with the final boss Typhon with the
Don't bring this
Immortals?
shit up because I think I got a comment that perfectly summed up that game's experience. Someone, hold on, I'm gonna go get it. I want you to. I wanna
'Cause
read this.
I
verbatim.
mean initially I
Go
didn't
get
play
it.
I didn't play it on like nightmare difficulty, but I played it on the one above normal. And
Oh,
I was
hard.
like, I don't remember
that's what I'm on
struggling. I don't
hard.
remember dying. But it was a long time ago. I didn't remember like Robert remembered like that sends out the waves of enemies. So I
Yeah,
tried
dude,
it on
that was
nightmare.
my biggest thing. Is I remember it. It does. You know, my least favorite thing for boss battles is it has other enemies in the boss battle instead of just make an awesome 1v1 and it had these other normalized dudes. Drove me insane, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it.
Nightmare
I
sound
agree.
fun to anyone? Sounds like a nightmare.
So I started on the nightmare
Boo, I
difficulty,
hate it.
and I think it took me
Ooh, this man.
3 tries to get past the first stage. But then I don't know. I obviously didn't run into this on the lower difficulty. In the vault, you have to get past a big group of enemies to get a save point. Otherwise, you have to redo the whole puzzles
right,
and
yeah.
stuff. I don't remember. I must not have died there because I didn't remember that happening. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't
like,
remember
wow,
that
this is
happening
hard. Like
either.
on Nightmare, this is hard because then on the third, you got to go to 4 different areas, do a thing, then you got to fight the enemy, and you got the Cyclops dudes, and I'm like, one hit, you're dead, and I'm like, wow, I don't know if I want to do this. So I
Well, it's interesting. I mean, like, especially watching Terrell play on a hard. I mean, again, this is how I saw. Like, to me, it doesn't change anything. It just increases his life.
Well,
Essentially, makes it longer to fight the guy.
like
To me, that's
I
just
think you
more
I think you agreed. Like
tedious.
the basic enemies were just press a few for me on the normal difficulty. It was just press some buttons and instant like success. Like
Yeah.
it was never a question I was gonna beat the enemies. So
Most of the enemies, it was a war of attrition. That's what.
Yeah,
it
but
felt
I
like.
guess my thing is like this isn't like. I mean, that's the game. Like I've never like. again, like to me, it's
like
like
I mean it
I
was
can
just
understand-
simple. Like
I
you do a
understand,
couple moves
like-
and they're dead. Like
like-
I'm like why even like why if it's just a
Well, but that's
guarantee.
every game. I don't know. It's like
The
every game.
story.
Like I'm thinking, like I'm thinking, like I know, like
T-juice.
something like Elden Ring, right? Something like Elden Ring, like each enemy is like its own individual battle. But like I've never viewed like that game.
Well, the thing is, I switched the difficulty. And I was
I
like,
think
wow, I'm
more
actually having
wanted
way
to be
more
like
fun
that.
with the combat for me
I
personally.
mean, no, hey, you had more fun with it. No doubt
I'm
about
like,
it.
this-
I want to read to you. I want to read to you the first comment I got on the last stream I did for that game, where I beat the game and we finished it. Someone put in the comments, I think like 30 minutes after I finished recording, and wrote, "This game was bad. I'm so glad it's over. Please play games that are more interesting because this one wasn't for us viewers and it wasn't for you. Didn't even enjoy it yourself. No one should be excited about this game. No one should be excited that this game is over at the end of it all." I'm like, oh my
I
god.
told
Hey,
you.
I don't think it's a bad game.
And then what made
either,
it
though.
worse?
That's
And then what
crazy
made it
thing.
worse? What's the next comment? I mean this genuinely. You would enjoy Wild Earth African Safari more.
Wow.
And I just
got
and
him.
Robert was wild.
As soon as you
But
started
I'm
playing
saying-
it,
Him.
I
You
know
see
you
how
were
frustrated
singing
you
the
were?
way
Like, you would
you
actually-
said it. The
you'd
way
relax.
you said it. The timing was crazy.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, oh, okay, we finished the game. Man, you would have enjoyed this way more than this game. Cause what the fuck? Like,
Well, I can see how frustrated you were. I'm like, you would just
Dang.
enjoy this slow walking.
It's one of those games. I already knew what my problem was. The problem is that I didn't go do all the extra shit. It's kind of like Zelda in the sense that if you went and grinded for extra heart pieces and more stamina and upgrade your weapons and abilities and stamina and defense, it would have been an easier fight, which I went to go do, and it became a much easier fight. I think my problem is.
But the game's not for me. The game's not good enough to do all
You weren't motivated enough to go do that.
That's literally it, Robert. You fucking nailed it.
Juice, he loved it, and that's why he did it. And that's why.
Well, I even made a video that I said that.
You were absolutely correct, Robert. That is my exact point. It was not good
enough
to make me want to do that.
That's how I view side content for any game. Like in the end of the day,
did we say the same thing at the same time?
If I don't think the game is as good, I'm like I thought the game was good. I enjoyed myself playing throughout the game, but I didn't think it was great or amazing or fantastic. Like I want to do this and that. Like I played through the game and I enjoyed it. That was it, man, and that's it. So it's not.
Neither did the market think it was that great. So
well, but my thing is not something where it's like.
Just saying.
It's just like anything where it's like if I love a game, I will play a bunch of the side kind. I'll do all the type of stuff and
yeah,
because you love it, right? Because you love it. Why am I gonna play a game that I thought was good, not great, not amazing, and like I'm gonna start investing way more hours than I would typically put in any other game for no reason, just because you get easier final boss or like.
Well, I've been watching a lot of videos, and for some reason, everybody who's like, yeah, I'm not a big Nintendo guy, but I'm gonna try Breath of the Wild, but they're like, but I did play Pokemon. There's like 3 videos now of completely different people. Like, yeah, I had what did he say? He had like a 3D or DS, and he goes, I played a bunch of Pokemon games, and I played Smash Brothers once, and just never played Nintendo like that. And I'm like, why are these guys? A lot of Pokemon. I mean, it's 3 different.
A lot of Pokemon people are Pokemon people.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, this dude was on the first. He was in the Zoro domain. What is Von? What's the elephant? Whatever. Ruta.
Aruda.
He had 3 freaking hearts. He didn't even upgrade because he went stamina at the first, and he only had like 2 or 3 upgrades on stamina, and he's trying to fight the Blight Ganon fight with 3 hearts, and he's like,
yeah, that's tough.
He's like, if I leave, I got to do the whole. I think whether it was right or wrong, I don't know. He thought he was gonna have to redo the entire Divine Beast again in order to.
You don't have to do it.
I didn't think so, but he thought that, so he ended up pushing through for like an hour and just fighting and mastering that boss so he could beat it with 3 hearts. Plus, he only had.
It's an open world game. It's not gonna make.
He only had like
you lock into the dungeon.
10 arrows. Like he had 2 guardian arrows or whatever, ancient arrows. And obviously, when you die, you restart with those resources. So he only had like 10 regular arrows, 2 ancient arrows, a couple weapons. So he had to like his last 2 hits. He had to throw his last 2 swords and get headshots to beat the boss because he didn't have any arrows left. And I'm like, you got to blame Nintendo a little bit. I mean, yeah, he chose to upgrade his stamina because he had played a FromSoft. This guy had played a FromSoft game. And I'm like, yeah, you upgraded your stamina up, so it had been 4 times. And I'm like, that was a bad choice, but the game let you get there and struggle. And he's like, yeah, it's just like it was, he didn't have any fun. But my point was,
that's the beauty of that game is you could do anything at any time. That was the whole point. Is cool.
Yeah,
that's the cool part.
But I will say that is the exact. He probably ran into the same problem I ran into with Immortals, where. He didn't have to do that. I could have went back and grinded and got better weapons and all.
Yeah, but you had to do a lot of shit just to get back to that for Immortals.
Because Immortals is so. My point is, my point is that it still amounts to, he didn't like the game enough to go back and grind for those things. He wanted I want to get this part over with. The difference is. I'm at the final boss. You're on like the first.
Yeah, he
boss.
liked the game, but he thought he was going to lose progress, which I think he was wrong. In your situation,
definitely wrong.
I can understand why they wouldn't let you change the difficulty halfway through like a very detailed vault like that. That would seem.
Does it change stuff? Does it change stuff in the like the?
It changes the enemies.
You have to reload the game. it makes you reload the game.
And it's like, so if you got halfway, I mean, maybe from a design standpoint or a technical standpoint, it made it challenging because in the open world, you could do it, but it would reload the game.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
can do
like
that
if you're like,
I wasn't even mad. I mean, that annoyed me in the moment, but that's not even the thing that stuck with me. I think the thing that stuck with me is literally how that boss is designed. I think every other boss in that game, it's that whole every other boss in that game is a joke or stupidly.
Well,
designed.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I mean, personally, I mean, it's been years since I played it this way. I don't remember any other boss than that boss. But I also don't remember games. If you remember, I made a whole video how I don't remember anything.
No, well,
yeah,
the
there
bosses,
wasn't like a ton of unique bosses,
boss,
right? There wasn't like
the
a
other
bunch.
I
bosses,
don't remember games.
The other,
I don't remember anything. I forgot about
that's
that.
crazy. What is that? Alzheimer's?
Well, didn't you have to
go
fight-
a doctor?
I don't know, man. It's bad, man. I can't tell
All I
you.
was gonna
Like,
say though is that
When we watch
the other
movies, she
ga-
doesn't
the-
remember
the
shit.
other bosses in
Exactly.
Weren't
the
they
other
like the
bosses in the game,
gods? You had to, you had to fight some of the
yeah,
gods.
kind of. You could brute force most of those situations. Like the Typhon is the only one that not only takes shit away from you, but also just says, I'm gonna just keep doing more attacks and increasing the wave of enemies, and then I'm gonna disappear from the fucking stage from like a minute and a half.
We probably spent
That
way too much
shit-
time talking about this game, but
That shit
Yeah.
really pisses me off. Why the fuck? I can understand the waves, and I'm not happy about the waves, but I can put up with the waves. Bitch, what do you mean you're just leaving the fight?
well, at least
Fuck
they're not
you,
hit
this
cheap
is-
shotting you while you're fighting the waves. But
Eh,
so-
they can. They
as
can,
soon
they're just
as-
slow.
I was like, you know, because that game, I bought that like a while ago, like for you.
Yeah.
And I even said
never
in
got
my
around
live
to it.
stream, I said, "Hey, I really like this game, but I don't think Clocked it's gonna love. Like, I don't think he would love it like I love it. Like to me, it's the best Ubisoft game to me that they've ever made. Like after replaying it, played a couple hours.
Wait, what?
Immortals.
Did we start talking about another game?
No, I'm talking about
No,
Immortals.
this is Immortals.
To me, it's
Ooh,
not.
look at his face.
It's easily
Look at his face.
my favorite Ubisoft game, and I played it for like 4 hours after watching you, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
man,
remember
I
you
love this
messaged
game.
me.
I got like
A
100.
little too derivative.
I got like
It's
150 hours in total in that
Jesus.
game between PS4 and PS5. I really loved it. But my point is, I agree. Like, if you're not enjoying a game, but also with like Cyberpunk, I'm not saying to this level with Immortal. Some of those vaults, like you're like, Juice says like the there was some good puzzles. Yeah, some of the vaults were really clever, like use of puzzles, especially the DLC. And it's like, I wish some of this stuff was mandatory because I feel like it's better than just your
Yeah.
the
Well,
random
I
stuff
kinda
in the
agree
world,
with
you
you,
know.
yeah.
And it's like in Cyberpunk, there's a couple side quests. I'm like, why is this an optional thing? This is so good, but you're rewarding the players who are enjoying the game and playing it. And
Yeah.
I guess, but I feel like Immortals probably copied Breath of the Wild to a fault without having that same
absolutely.
level of appeal. But again, people play Breath of the Wild and didn't love doing the shrines and didn't do all the Koroks and or didn't
Yeah,
like
but
go out of their way.
we're talking like this is some minority type stuff in terms of the people that didn't care. I'm like, we're talking about what is considered to be one of the greatest games of all
Yeah,
time. Like,
But there's still,
like this-
I mean, I'm
this-
telling you, I
you're
was
gonna hear
watching.
that type of stuff, but
I
not-
watched a couple
okay.
different playthroughs back in the day, and they're just like,
What all this minority talk?
they're going from Divine Beast to Divine Beast, and
Nah, get the fuck out. We're not doing this.
There's too many minorities at my water park.
Stop it. Stop.
Shout
but
out to Coleman.
yeah, there's people that were on like
hated
the
it.
4th Divine Beast with 8 hearts, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I mean, congratulations, you made it that far with that little hearts, but they were just, you know,
I think the
using.
problem is, I think the real issue I think Immortals has over Zelda is one of its biggest issues is it wants you to care about its combat way more than you should. With all the all the different swords and axes and bows and shit. And I'm like, bruh, this combat isn't even close to being deep enough to justify.
I agree with that
one.
one.
I
Yeah, like-
honestly,
I'm not even saying it's. Here's my
I
problem.
just didn't
It's not-
care.
the combat isn't
Didn't-
bad, but it's also like if I can,
No.
like you asked me. I remember you asked me. You said, "Why the fuck I keep using this bird?"
yeah,
With
I mean,
the bird
watching
the
you
whole
play
time.
the
You know
watching
why?
you play it, I could tell like you didn't really get into the combat. Your combos were garbage, just to be honest. Like the
No,
bird,
absolutely, because
a
the
couple-
game doesn't make you.
your
The
two
game
attacks.
doesn't make you try hard.
I'm like,
I'm
dude,
gonna
do you
be real
have
with you.
the spike thing? Like, I got it where you can do it twice in the air, and you come down with a hammer smash, and you take so much damage. I mean, you do
problem
so
is
much
that-
damage.
The problem is that combat system has depth to it, but the game doesn't make you care to do it. Most of the enemies go down with sword slashes and axe swings and shit, or me using the bird. So even though the combat has the elements in there to be better, there's no incentive to do it unless you just are
Yeah, man.
curious.
It's Star Fox Adventures all over.
I
again.
would absolutely.
Damn.
I think the Immortals combat absolutely destroys Breath of the Wild's base combat. Like, it's not even
I mean,
close.
objectively, you can make that argument, but the difference.
But
the reason
Breath
why
of
people
Wild
say
can be-
Zelda's- But you no. But you want to no. But you want to know why people still say Zelda's better? Because Zelda has more interesting enemy AI.
And that Zelda has
variants.
some more variety. Like, I liked
Yeah, like
once I got
dog,
the sword
I
leveled
realize
up,
It's
and
Zelda, not-
Immortals only
it's
has
Link.
like, it feels like Immortals really only has like 5 enemy types that just change color. They just change color
Yeah.
constantly.
And your Link, you're not semi-bland Chick Icarus or whatever.
but also you can ride around. You can swing your sword while you're on the
Crazy.
horse. You can jump off
No,
the
but you
horse, do slow mo. Like, Zelda has more variety. But I'm just talking about the
And
on the
Zelda has, again,
foot
the-
sword
No, if you're talking
combat.
about the
How much
no,
more
I
environment you can
would agree with that. If
But
you're talking about just base combat, you're right, probably right. But the problem is that there's no incentive to get deeper with that combat.
But
And I can
also,
only
I would-
imagine, and that was me playing on hard mode. I could only imagine what people felt like playing on normal. Motherfuckers were probably bored out of their minds, just hitting the fucking square button over and over and over.
it could be,
You don't
yeah,
even
like a lot of
try.
action games though. You do get like you find your routine, if you will,
Yeah,
and you
of
just do
course.
it over and over. Like that's I did the same thing.
The
but
only way that you'll change the reason why usually what makes good boss fights,
Fine,
like I'll give
okay.
like for example, Devil May Cry has a really good one. The third game at the end with the him fighting Nero, that fight is really good mainly because you cannot do the same thing over and over again. Or even here's a better example: Batman Arkham City, the Mr. Freeze fight, where you can't do the same trick to like knock him out every time.
I don't think I figured
When the
out
game
that
that was
part.
good
makes-
stuff.
When the
That
game
was good
makes
stuff.
me change how I have to play, my intention goes up and I'm more intrigued.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I need to start using this more in the game.
I started questioning my gaming acumen on on that fucking fight.
I never
was like,
figured it
fuck.
out. I just couldn't figure it out. That's
Oh,
why I
really?
stopped.
Really?
That's where I stopped playing the game.
Oh
Really?
wow.
I wasn't that
Really?
into it anyway, honestly. But
See,
Well, I was gonna say
wall.
the combat thing. You can get over okay so combat with compelling enough characters and a compelling world, right? You can
Yeah.
like I just want to traverse. So what would you say about the world? I can't believe we're still talking about this fucking game.
No,
by
we
the way.
moved on from
What would you
Mortal.
No,
say
no,
about
no,
the
no,
world
no,
of it?
let's give it. Let's give it the time.
I
Part at least.
I loved
Time.
it.
The world is compelling enough, and the characters
Visually, it was stunning.
within-
I like
Visual's
the
great.
I like the
Visually, it looks good. I'll say that.
I liked
It has some.
the
It has some
the
elements
Greek
I
god
enjoy.
stuff and talking to
Man, I
the
could
gods
not
and
care.
I don't remember that.
befriending them.
I have to
Dog,
agree. I couldn't care less.
that plot is so. I don't.
I-
Give a
I
fuck
mean,
that
you're probably not
it's
gonna
so
like this,
offensive.
but-
The thing is, a plot doesn't, and I've said that a plot doesn't, for me, doesn't detract from a game. It can only enhance for a game. So a one that's like unmemorable doesn't really detract for me. So that's
It
that's
didn't
how I
help
feel.
It
that
doesn't
you had
detract,
the
but
peanut
it could-
gallery shitting on the game the whole time either. You know, I'm not saying that you were gonna love it either way, but like, if you were
Well, I mean,
in a
look,
group of people that love the game, and you probably would have had a better time playing it.
Well,
That's-
also,
I
how
mean-
do you feel about like when you played it offline to kind of do stuff? Did you feel like I don't know about you because when that's a big reason I stopped streaming games is I get so time sensitive and I get more frustrated with stuff. Like I was pissed at Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, which I love that game, but it makes me like, oh my god, man, this fucking final boss. I was pissed. And I had to do like 3 different 2-hour streams just to get to the thing instead of doing something off stream. And I just feel like
Well, also,
when I stream, I
I'll
just
say
feel
this.
like
I'll
it's
say this.
worse
The game's
when
best
it's running.
quality is its world design. I'll say that. I think its world design overall. It's the one of the things that it
Yeah.
does that I
Enemy
think is
design?
really one of the things it does that I think it has over Zelda is that if you're just standing on like a high peak and you're looking out into the world, it'll shine like it'll glow for like chasms and stuff you can go explore and shit. So instead of having a dumbass map that goes this is where a shrine is. You can visibly see it in the world. It's just naturally shining.
What?
Unlike, yeah, like, and I like that because it naturally draws my curiosity versus like me having to go like, no, look, it's different, but I appreciate it because I get the whole stumbled upon a chasm or stumble upon it too. That also has its own charm, but
and
I'm
it's
saying,
always glowing. That's still glowing like blue.
I'll tell you
see,
the
like,
one
little huge-
thing, like if I could say
Well,
the
I
one
enjoy
thing
it.
from Immortals that the next Zelda game I wish would copy isn't just give Link. I mean, they kind of did in Tears of the Kingdom where you could have the bird
Right.
guy send you that forward a little bit, which actually over time just got annoying, like the sound design. But anyway, the wings, the gliding system in Immortals, the diving, the fast, like to me, I would love for Zelda to have a little bit more of a flying like
like
in
an actual
Immortals,
fly.
because you kind of just glide, just
You're gliding.
you're gliding,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
also the way you steer and stuff, it just looks better, and you also have the quick dive, you have the kind of the speed up forward. That's just something that I really
I
enjoyed
guess
from that game.
it's another thing that I completely forgot about.
Well, I mean, they did have a blueprint to work from, so
Mhm.
it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But I think
pretty
actually they
obvious.
copied.
Although
I think they copied.
I do think the ground controls are worse though.
I think
Like,
Genshin
just
Impact was the inspiration actually for Immortals, the gliding, because I think Genshin did that.
You
first.
can, yeah, I can see
Oh,
that.
I just
no,
I
wanted
can
to
see
see
that.
that. So,
It was the.
but
it was-
Genshin Impact, where does it come from?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm saying, but I think Immortals-
That was
Immortals
literally,
is
like,
almost
that was the idea.
directly the same as Genshin's like gliding with wings.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
putting
again, you
gliding
improve
was Breath of the
on.
Wild.
Hopefully, you improve on the thing that you're emulating.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you do that.
But anyway,
of
let's
course.
move on. We'll never talk about that game again.
We gotta talk. We gotta, and
got-
hopefully one day we can talk about what did you think of the Serengeti?
Oh God.
No, they got to make a Switch
you got
2
your
port.
backlog and I got mine.
They got to
okay?
remake it for Switch 2.
Ding 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 ding.
Well,
And
Immortals is in
I
mine.
need a-
I'm probably 20 hours in that game. I've done
Really?
a good amount of stuff on it, but I haven't beat it yet. No.
So let's we got
Oh,
game
there's
we
still
got
one.
we got Summer Game Fest, we got a PlayStation parent. I didn't know there was a state of play. I didn't even see the
Yeah.
announcement.
They announced it like a couple weeks ago.
Else, wasn't it?
No idea.
They announced it like a week or two ago. in
Yeah, it was
fact.
like a week or two ago.
Early. They announced it early for some reason.
And they saw how long it was going to be, like over an hour.
Like,
and
it's an
everything.
hour. It's an hour, and most of it's gonna be. Well, I know a chunk of it's gonna be Wolverine.
Yeah, Johnny be Wolverine. I don't know if they'll. Oh, well, you know for sure they'll probably bring back another studio that I'm worried they may close after releases, which is that Fair Games game. You
Oh
know,
God.
another like,
Oh,
live
man.
service.
They should have
I
pulled
forgot
the plug
about
on
that,
that 2 years
You
ago,
fucked
or
me
whenever
up on that
Concord
one.
failed.
Well, no, I think they just
Yeah.
trademarked, so it seemed like they might have like changed the title. I don't know, man. I
Maybe
don't
one
worry
of
about
these
that game,
times
'cause
they'll
that's
hit gold. Like, well, Helldivers 2
Yeah,
did
having
well.
un-
Fair game
unrealized,
is kind of
I don't
it's
know.
kind of cheesy.
I mean, whoever.
Well,
Let's talk
Fair
about
Games with a dollar sign. Remember Fair Games?
What a
with
bad
dollar sign?
decision that
No,
was.
that's horrible. That's horrible.
to put 10 studios on live service games. What a I mean,
Insane.
And
They
then
literally
retire.
talked about
Mhm.
the whole
You
generation.
guys take care of that. I'm out of here.
Maybe we'll
Um,
see more Intergalactic. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, you
it's
better.
been long
You
enough.
better show that game.
I mean, he's
I would
talking.
hope.
You know, people really love to hate on Neil Druckmann. I don't know.
I don't hate on
I
it.
don't love everything he does, but listening to him on the Last of Us TV show, like the podcast they did after each episode, I kind of like got a different perspective on the guy. Unless he's just really good at pretending to be a likable, humble guy. I
I
didn't.
think the only people that hate on Neil Druckmann are the anti-woke types. I think that's where
Yeah.
most of that.
A lot of the
vitriol
people,
comes
like,
from.
oh, you.
I didn't love that he
Druckmann-
he kind of
they call
him
him
and
Druckmann.
Women in things and they're bald and not
Parent-
hot.
he warmed
Well,
up to Anita.
They say Neil Cuckman. They call him Cuckman.
He befriended
I'm not gonna lie. I've used that phrase before, so I'm not gonna say anything.
he
I mean,
befriend
it's-
didn't he get
it's-
didn't he
it's-
buddy
it's-
buddy with Anita Sarkeesian for a couple years there, like
Maybe
I-
is she the devil? I mean,
Possibly.
dude, have you not seen the
that
bullshit
was
she
also
was
2
saying
years
back
ago.
then?
That was
She's
2 years
a
ago.
human being. It ain't that serious. Go.
She
It is
outside
that
of
fucking
person,
serious,
guys.
man.
Touch
She's
some
sitting there.
grass.
sitting there
10 years ago.
making,
That was when I started
going
following.
on like
Yeah, that was a long time
national
ago.
talk shows and just like shitting on, making stuff up about the gaming industry. Oh, they're
You sound like what's his name? Still mad about Brie Larson.
the
and shit.
Mario games
Oh,
only
man.
have they only have one female
You're
character
talking
in the
about the
entire
quartering,
Mario
are you?
universe, shit like
It was
that. And they're
10
like,
years
oh
ago,
my god.
That was 10 years ago. Like that was
Like the
2016.
quartering that's still mad about Brie Larson.
It's not a
That's
big-
it.
like,
Brie
She
Larson
hasn't done
was
anything to
hilarious.
redeem herself yet, but it's just like,
yeah, but she's
Get
not.
a woman.
She's not even a part of the sphere. Like people don't talk. Like it's not
Like
like
she's so
I know. I'm
far
saying that's what I'm just
removed
saying.
from
Like
this
that's when, back when I think all that started. But for him anyway.
So he's not allowed to like talk to the lady because she done some things in video games you don't like. I mean, come on, man. That whole. I don't mess with none of them cats. I don't trust
yeah,
none
I
of
mean,
their
it's-
takes.
I mean, like they be holding. I mean, literally be holding for it will till the day they die. I'd be like, yeah. Well, do you remember 27 years ago when you talked to them?
Still, she was
So
nothing. She did
ridiculous.
nothing good at the time. She was trying to do nothing good for gaming at that time and make
No, I
make
know.
a
I
name.
She's
out
doing
of
nothing
it.
good at gaming now,
I think she was trying to make money. I don't. She was.
Yeah,
if
she
people
took
are like,
she
oh,
took
was
$1
coming
million
in here
from
trying
a fucking from a what do you
That's-
call it?
There's
Kickstarter
grifters
or
everywhere.
whatever.
By the way, a lot of these people complaining about her are also grifters. Like,
It's literally grifter versus
whatever.
grifter.
Yeah, she was a like, and I don't like her.
Yeah,
I
she's a
mean,
grifter. She's a grifter. People act like she's trying to take away their fucking freedom of speech or something in video. Like, that's the thing. I can't rock with that. I don't listen to you no more when you start talking that kind of stuff.
I mean, I haven't seen her, I haven't heard from her in a long time. But
She's not even around anymore.
She moved into something else. She moved on to another grift, probably.
Again, like
that's
you gotta
it.
remember, like all these, like it's just like with the Nintendo stuff, right? He's a grifter. He's going to talk about shit.
yeah, I still have no idea what that dude looks like. I've only seen one post that somebody replied
No one
to.
knows what he looks like. Though.
You
No
didn't
one
watch
knows
my
what he-
video. I showed him what. No, he comes out every once in a while.
Oh, does he?
He's hilarious.
I
bro.
see
He's like,
Sandstorm
this is
and
new
Rule
turn
2
on the channel.
Sandstorm and Rule 2 fall for his clickbait stuff every once in a while on
And
Twitter.
you're just like, bro, why?
Like,
you
why?
It's so obvious.
I
Like,
mean,
even without your videos, T, I would have still saw what he said. Oh yeah, this guy's he's just typing and just running and just letting everybody fucking go crazy. It's just it's stupid.
yeah.
if you watch any of my videos about him, I barely talk about him. It's not. What's the point? Like, go watch any video that have him in the thumbnail or he's in the title. I barely talk about the dude. I just talk about that grift.
And it's
What
like
is that?
it was like
and nowadays, and I know T, you said like people make livings off of trying to engagement baiting and all the types of stuff. So it's like honestly,
it's an industry.
I had to learn to just every time, especially like on X or Twitter, when you have a check mark, every single person will get paid for engagement. So it's like everyone just wants to rile each other up. That's the whole point.
That's it. That's the game.
So anytime you hear some sort of
Don't fall
different,
for it.
and a lot of times, man, and it's funny because now you could go on the profile and see where they made their account, and it'll be some foreign country that has nothing to do with anything.
I saw one
Right.
that
It
was
happens
like
all the time, bro. It happens all the time.
All the time.
I saw one. It wasn't
So you
gaming
have to learn
related.
to
It
be
was,
like, all right, these guys just trying to make money. Let me stop.
and then you
And
like
the
if
funny thing
you
is, one more thing. The funny thing is, in the replies will be other like people that are check marks.
they all have
They-
check marks, and then that's like, oh, this was my article talking about something, and it's like, oh, that's what you like. It was like, I can't remember what it was. It was something. It wasn't like super like. It wasn't like a Nintendo video game thing. It was just something kind of interesting, and I was like, oh, I looked, and I'm like, why is the next reply? Oh, click on this. This is my book or article about something. It wasn't even related, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the person who posted the first, and then everybody replying was blue check marked, and they're all like, oh, I
Well,
agree.
they're
And like,
well, no, so the blue check mark always will be on the top. That's just how the algorithm.
yeah, but everybody in the
Why
replies was all
it
blue
works.
check marks.
Yeah.
No, well, that's how it like when you purchase a verified, you are automatically put to the top.
Yeah,
of
you're
the-
automatically
Oh.
boosted to
no
the
matter
top.
what.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and that's the thing is
That's how it
now they
works.
make money off. So there will be, and this is called the dead internet theory, which has actually been proven real. Most people that you see on Twitter, and it's crazy to even think about, but it's true. And when
Especially
you start
Twitter.
to read it,
Especially Twitter.
most people aren't actually people. It's bots. It's It's people
It's
responding
those fucking monkeys from Superman,
literally
Superman movie.
exactly.
It's
and
those goddamn
sounds
monkeys.
outrageous. It sounds outrageous, but it's
Shit
literally
posting.
true.
That's what it is.
Literally true. It's just to try to get engagement. So they'll have these big
Yeah.
farms of bots just replying to act like
Engagement,
humans.
farms
And
of
they fuck
engagement. That's what it is.
Now,
And it
like
could
if
be
you
for any
see,
topic in the world, anything.
there's one that's
It's
like
like-
cinema something, and I've at this point I think I might even follow them, and it's just like, what are your thoughts on this trilogy versus this trilogy? So I'm like, okay, it sucked that if there was no real people engaging. That's an interesting conversation you can have with
Yeah.
people online. Like that's not, but that could be
Unfortunately, though,
farming. That's farming
On
too,
Twitter,
but
you have to go into replying to someone, especially with checkmark, that they may not be real, which is
Yeah.
so strange. It's so
I've
weird to think
noticed
about.
I have made a few replies, and I'm like, no, never got any reaction, no
Yeah.
like, no nothing. I'm
Yeah,
like,
the fucking AI bots, and people
Yeah.
just they make passive income with AI bots on Twitter.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Unfortunately, Twitter's just, I mean, that's the problem. Like it's become, it's especially since they incentivize
Incentivize.
incentivize
It's a tough one.
incentivize people to earn money doing that. It just becomes like, oh well, let me get the wildest reaction. But it is so strange because again, in all the comments or the replies will also be other bots replying to other bots replying to other bots, and you're like, what is
That's
going
funny.
on? It's so strange. It's
Yeah.
so strange. So that's why, like, if you just stick to your people you follow, like the core, it's like at least you know they're human beings. But like once you just go on to like any tweet, you're like, oh man, it just, you could just smell the chat GBT answers from people,
Right.
and you're like, oh my god. And it's unfortunately that has plagued just social media
Yeah.
in general.
I hate this timeline, man. I talk
It's
about it
so
all the
strange
time.
that literally like that whole dead internet there, it's a real thing that like now
Yeah.
supposedly like 50% or more of what you see is just made from bots, and it's crazy. So likelihood scenarios you're not actually talking, especially for Twitter with a check mark, you're probably
Especially
not
on
talking.
Twitter and Facebook, especially.
yeah, I'm scrolling right
Those
now,
two-
like discussing film.
You are
That's
likely not
I've been
talking to
like
human beings.
seeing discussing film posts for years, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's probably not a person. It's probably like a
Well, discussing film, that guy, whatever company, that person's been around for ages. Like they make money off it,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. So
But
like,
then if you look at the comments, you're just gonna get a bunch of check mark, and these are all
so
bots.
Zack
These are all
Snyder is
bots.
set to direct a remake of Escape from New York, according to discussing film. Like
Which one?
Escape from New
Yeah.
York, like seriously, like I mean it's a cult
Why?
hit,
Who wants that?
but like
wants that?
what's a remake of that gonna be? So this is like, why is there no one creative enough to write new movies like that? To me, I mean, yeah, maybe that's a bot that just said that, but that's a
No,
an
if it's
accurate-
still discussing film is an actual like
Yeah.
account and actual thing, but like
Yeah, discussing film is.
it's just like a news outlet you could say. But the comments. So you look at the comments, start reading. They're gonna say like, super. What Hollywood is now.
We're all watching us,
Blah blah
guys.
blah,
Yeah.
and it's gonna, and then
Your
it's
soul
gonna
will
be
belong to them.
like enter it in one more
Yes.
line. And you'll have like a rocket ship.
So you have all these companies putting out all this fucking ad money for fucking bots to watch
Literally.
because nobody,
So strange.
there's nobody watching this shit except for
It's strange.
goddamn bots. So they're spending all this money in ad revenue, or ad sales and whatnot, so bots can watch
Damn,
it. And-
there was a
and
meteor in Boston, like that
That's
shit.
crazy.
Was that real?
Oh yeah, that's real.
That's quite the explosion after it hit.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about
Yeah.
Summer Game Fest.
Jeff Keighley.
I don't think. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it through a Terrell stream or anything this year. I don't know. I'm not in that mood right now. Like it just doesn't. It doesn't feel like.
Well, last year was with Resident Evil Requiem. Remember they announced
That was a cool.
they-
Yeah, that was a cool
Yeah, that was
end
cool.
of the
Yeah.
show.
I was gonna say it was one of the best ones in a while.
Yeah. I was saying I still have it. I have the tab open for Summer Games Fest
I feel like I
2025.
need to watch it
I've
because I
not
feel like I'm
finished all
so
of
out of the loop as far as like video games and gaming.
Yeah, I've got some
Because
other
you've been living your
because
life, man.
issues
You've been
going
enjoying
on that
freedom
I
and
haven't
fresh
really
air.
been thinking about.
I don't know about all that.
You've been touching grass, dog.
I was
I would
trying
like
to
to
plant
touch a little less
grass.
grass.
I was putting some grass seed down on Saturday.
I would like to be in here more. In this,
Yeah, I mean, I
in
wish
my-
we had
in my
still, I
sanctuary.
still wish we had E3 this week. That would have been better than Sunday.
Yeah, I wish that's what I'm wishing.
I know. I saw that Radio
for.
Robert video, man. He
I
misses
missed it,
E3.
But then I think about some of those
RIP.
E3s I took off work, and it was like the worst, like 2013.
Hey, listen, it's
Even
again,
the worst
14.
E3
You're
is
playing the
still fun.
lottery, baby. You're playing the lottery.
They weren't great, but you
They're
still
still
had
fun.
E3. At
Mhm.
least it was still.
At
a
least you had
thing.
the show floor. You got a lot of news.
Show floor, and you had all these companies together. Like, it was cool, man. It was you
I
got the-
miss it.
united.
I miss it. I knew I
united
would miss
the
it,
industry.
but
And
there's a
it's-
lot of people
okay.
like, oh, I'd just rather sit in my little fucking cubicle or whatever and watch this stuff and never go outside again.
Maybe we
And
should
I'll
do
be
a
a re-
Juices
I'll be a
Loose
What's wrong with that?
reaction.
What's the problem with that, T, huh?
Be a fucking journalist from my closet reporting on other people's reports. That's
Yeah.
that's what that's what we have today. It's like, oh, we
Let's
don't
do
need
a-
I'll just take news from somebody else who's actually getting off their ass and doing it and going out there and getting news.
Let's do
Well,
a Juices
lame.
Loose reaction for the Sunday night Xbox or Sunday Xbox showcase.
Well, I don't know
Oh
about all that.
God.
I like to
I know
I'm
you wanna
excited
watch it more
I'm
seriously.
excited to watch. I will watch it.
But here's the
No.
interesting. Here's the thing for me. They already kind of showed their games for the rest of this year, and then pushing Fable to February. Is Xbox going to show 2027, 2028 games, or are they going to just kind of focus on the here and now?
I would rather than focus on the.
Well,
here and now, but
Bethesda's
this
gonna
is
have-
not.
probably have
They've never
something.
really done that.
Bethesda usually has like their own like chunk of an Xbox. Remember the one year? I
This-
think it was just
yeah.
it was only hosted by, what's his face from Bethesda?
Todd Howard.
Howard. Is it Howard?
Todd Howard. You talking
Yeah.
about Todd Howard?
Yeah, Todd Howard. Yeah.
When's the last
Tell me
Starfield?
lies, tell me sweet little.
They're gonna have they'll have something.
I don't know. Well, they're gonna. The big thing for them is Gears of War E-Day. That's like their big thing. It's like the direct. There's a deep dive direct right after the showcase for Gears of War E-Day.
That's the new
I'm looking
game,
forward
right?
to
That's not a remake.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
their,
new game.
their
It's a new game.
prequel. It's a new game.
It's a new game, yeah. So I mean,
Apparently, Gears 5 didn't do as well. They don't care about the chick, so they're going back to the boys.
I
wonder
just think
why.
they gotta
Going
get.
to the
I don't
boys
know. I think they
story.
gotta expand about past the go to an area, fight off a horde, hear that sound.
Well, yeah, I
and then
agree with
move
that.
forward. Like
yeah, I mean, I would definitely agree with that. But I mean, in
So
the
does
end, I
Metroid
don't-
Prime, though.
Like you could have it be a big bore and stuff, but you don't need
God
to. Like,
damn it.
does it have? Do you,
God fucking.
No,
damn
would it be Gears if they
Nobody
got
wants
rid of
that.
the old cover system? Like just
no, I don't
walked
think you
away.
need to get rid of the. I think.
Do you think
just
it
have-
would be Gears if they got rid of it though? You think people would be like, "This ain't Gears now"? But to me, that's what's holding it back. Personally, like this, we're gonna be stuck in the
Really? I
same
don't know about
gameplay.
that?
cover
I think,
system.
Honestly, I just think it's just
The horde.
not for me, and it's got its fan base, and that's all. That's all that matters.
I mean, if they
I
want,
think they'll
Yeah,
do
that's
some. I
crazy.
think they'll do some surprises. I think
'Cause
there'll
it's
be
like-
some surprises.
I mean,
I don't think they'll ever get people who don't care about Gears back. Like, I'm not gonna buy.
but
the
look
game.
what Nintendo did with Zelda. Zelda was like a 6, 10, 11 million
Nintendo,
seller. You
bro,
know,
bro.
they do something completely
it's
fresh,
fine.
and
I
then
don't care
you know,
about Gears. I ain't buying that shit.
30 million. Like, there's potential. I don't know what they could do. I'm not. Obviously, I'm not a designer, and I haven't really
Something's
thought
gonna
about it.
happen.
But
I
No,
swear
but I
to
think
God,
again, I
something's gonna
truly
happen.
think that's one of the franchises where like that you go to Gears for what you want. You want that exact that how it feels, Gears and all that. And I don't particularly like how it feels, and that's fine. I'm glad for the fan base that they're getting a new game, and I hope it's awesome.
But
But
what if
but,
they
like,
did
it's just
something?
not- I don't think they need to we got to expand the user base of Gears of E-Day. I think the fact that it's gonna eventually come to PS5 will expand it by itself. Maybe
That's
to
what
Switch 2 eventually. So it's like I think that will expand it itself, and I think the fact that it's E-Day and the fact that you're focusing more on those characters will get people back interested in the game. So, oh wait, I think T, are you talking? Because I don't see
No.
I don't see like his mute. Oh,
He's muted.
He's blue.
he's blue.
I don't think he was trying to say anything.
Oh, okay.
But-
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think this is a game this is a franchise that's very set in its ways, and it's fine. Just not for me. It's whatever.
Well,
Like, it just-
I
That's why you're
gotta
supposed
say,
to have multiple IPs anyway.
I don't know if I talked about this a whole lot over the years, but Gears 1 and 2, I like absolutely loved both those games back when I
Yeah, I
got
mean,
my
if you
360.
remember, I didn't really care for Gears.
Like Gears 2 to me was awesome, but then A couple years went by, I started getting Call of Duty, and I was like, let me pick up Gears of War 3. And I was like, holy shit, like this. I mean, this is the Gears of War for the third time, just like we're getting Star Fox 64 for the literal third time. Like, it's not a remake, but like it just was so similar. And then 4, I never played 4, but it seemed like it was kind of
I don't know that that ending.
And then 5 I was a little bit interested in the more exploration segments, but when it boiled right down to it, it was the same cover system, the same enemies come out of the ground, you have to kill them all, and then you move to the next area. And I was like, I just got bored with it.
But don't you think it's something where it's like, you yourself also say, I don't need sequels, right? That was a big thing that you say a lot.
Yeah.
I don't need sequels. A lot of people like sequels. They just want sequels to the games that they already like. And I think this is just one of those franchises that is like that. And again, that's all it needs to be.
How much did the Arkham combat evolve throughout the games? Not a whole lot there.
No.
The only thing that really improved were the stealth sections and pretty much everything else around it.
Yeah.
I think you can't just completely change if you're going to call it the same, you don't want to just have a completely different genre, and you can have spin-offs and stuff. But I don't know, just to me, like, I feel like they could make that something different, and it might not work, but it also might be, a really big hit. And
the Wild, man.
So I don't know. I have no interest in it, but hopefully it's really good. What's that studio called? Because they're really good with the tech side of things.
Coalition, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really good with the
Coalition,
visual side. So it's gonna look stunning, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It's coming to Xbox One. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Did you know? Because they work with Epic on the Unreal Engine and shit. Like, that's how into the tech they are. Did you know that the new Yoshi game runs off Unreal Engine 5? Did anybody know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
no,
it actually looks really good.
It's the same team that mastered Unreal Engine 4 and had the blurry ass Switch game.
So hey, they did.
Why you do that, bro? Damn.
You're never gonna let that shit go.
It worked well.
So petty.
So I mean.
I think the game looks good, but it doesn't. I don't know. Some areas that I've seen look good.
I love that art style. You kidding me? I think it looks so good.
The art style is not bad. I'll say the game itself, it just doesn't do anything for me. But that's another story. But Unreal Engine 5, I think it's just that same team that did Crafted World, so they're using Unreal Engine again. I don't know if any other Nintendo team.
It's good feel.
Yeah, I don't think any other Nintendo teams would use Unreal Engine 5. And Unreal Engine 6 has been teased for Rocket League. They showed it. Yep. It's not it's a 6 in name only. Like, it's not a whole new, it's just a refinement. Like a lot of, I think, Digital Foundry's video, like, it could have been 5.8 or 5.9. It didn't really have to be 6, but maybe it's like Windows, where you have a iteration that's not the best, you just move on to the next one and give it a new name. Like Windows 10 or 9. No, wait. What one was the really bad? Windows 8 was like a disaster.
Yeah, 8 was trash. 8 was
Windows 10. Boom, comes out so much better. Forget 8 doesn't exist. Maybe that's what they're doing, because a lot of people, game developers and stuff, seem to be saying Unreal
Windows
5
10 is just a fixed version.
Windows 2000. Millennial.
Oh God, don't bring that shit up.
Well,
I still get
98 was great, right?
T was gonna hit me with Windows Vista. I was gonna be like, bro.
Vista was bad. So every other one was like trash. Vista was terrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Windows is up and down.
Then
I
8
will say
was
this is
good.
the most tempted I've been to go to Linux in recent years, because holy shit, bro.
Wow.
I have no issues.
We'll see how it goes.
Linux ain't no joke.
You think Microsoft will show or talk about the next system?
Oh God.
No, they already confirmed they're not.
No, they said they wouldn't.
Did they? Okay.
They confirmed they wouldn't.
They said later this year. So
how'd that handheld thing? How'd that go?
Didn't they just announce another ROG Ally or something?
Yeah, it looks awesome, but goddamn, I know that bitch is expensive though.
What was it?
God damn.
Yeah, I don't know
That's-
what the hell.
that's
what is
killing
Xbox
everything.
Helix gonna cost,
Every new
man?
tech that comes out, you're like, that shit look cool, but I ain't got the money for that shit, bro. That's,
Yeah,
What is
that's
the-
just too expensive.
What is that price
Dude,
now?
this is gonna be the
X?
first. This is gonna be the first genuine generation, the PS6 and Helix and stuff, where I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I don't know.
Well, they're doing
Oh
it.
no, bro.
They're doing like a limited edition version of the what is it called? The Xbox ROG Ally X20 or something.
Yeah,
The
it's
20
some
being
really
for 20th
convoluted-
anniversary. Something, yeah, for the anniversary of the 20th year of ROG or whatever.
Asus ROG Ally Xbox Ally X20 anniversary.
Yeah, that's nonsense. That's just nonsense.
That's a Nintendo name.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. That's not. No, we're not doing that.
It has like a smoky black kind of somewhat clear, kind of see-through
Yeah.
look to it. It looks sleek as shit, and it has like gold
Terrell,
trimmings
what's-
and whatnot. And it's an OLED, so that's huge. But the problem is that for that specific version, the 20th anniversary one, that one it comes with the fucking glasses. They're forcing you to buy the glasses with it. So how much is that shit gonna cost? $2,000?
Yeah, because we don't have
Come
a
on, man.
price
Ain't
for
nobody
it,
buying
do we?
that shit.
Terrell, what's the
I don't
full
think we
name
do
of the
yet.
Mario Wonder on Nintendo Switch? From like the full complete name.
Are you talking about the upgrade one recent? The
It's got a full
was it
name.
Mario Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
No, there's more to
No,
it.
it's Super
Look
Mario
it up.
Brothers.
Bella
Super
Bell.
Mario Brothers
Bella-
Wonder,
Bella
Nintendo Switch 2
Plaza.
edition plus Meet Up in Bella Bell Park.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's some bullshit. That's just
That's a long ass
trolling the
name.
audience.
That's gotta be the longest name of all time. It has to be. It has
I think
to
I
be.
hate Nintendo Switch 2 editions just for the naming.
And like the title screen, Metroid Prime 4 ruined by a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Like, just.
Yeah, I mean that would I actually do. It's it's purples I don't mind.
But so yeah, I mean, does Microsoft have any surprises? You think, or is it
No.
Banjo,
We're nothing crazy.
Dewey,
Huh?
Banjo Kazooie?
Banjo Dewey. What do you
Man,
think?
shut the fuck up. We're not doing this. That dream has been dead for years. They can't even get consistently good developers. I don't want to hear none of that shit, all right?
Are they going to be at some place, or is it just
If
going
they
to
show Banjo Kazooie, they better show it. I don't want to hear no fucking announcement or some CGI trailer, but I want to see it playing. If not, don't even show that shit.
Just do what you did with Star Fox. Just Star Fox direct the shit out of it. That's what I want.
Yeah.
and say it's coming
Just,
out next
just
month?
a random direct drop. Hey, by the way, here's Banjo Kazooie, and then
Launch
just show
it the
footage
same
of
day
it.
as Grand Theft Auto 6.
And it better be called Banjo 3E.
I
Like it
was
was
I bet
hinted
money
at
it
in
won't. I bet you they'll just call it Banjo Kazooie and just keep the title
Well,
the
actually,
same.
you know what though? Like this, I think we're finally getting to the point where we've seen and they've finally seen and released almost all their games that they've been talking about for the past 7 years. So
Fable
I
will be the
think
last one.
We're gonna see the next 7 years maybe.
I think this is worse than.
So
fucking
for
Wii
the
U
state of
Wii U
play,
was, yeah.
for me personally, like I would think Intergalactic would be there now. He's
I would hope.
talking.
Man, they've been-
He's talking
I
crazy
don't know,
like
bro.
it's Elden Ring. It's inspired by Elden Ring. What was the 3 games? I forget. Well, Elden Ring was one of them.
I don't believe him.
And I'm
I
like,
mean, I guess I could see that in the little.
He said he was
gameplay
inspired
snippet.
by it.
I mean, I would love to see them kind of take off the like hand holding and actually let people play the game and figure out stuff. You know,
That's
like.
funny. That's hilarious.
But you gotta have the games gotta be designed for it to work that way. You can't.
Naughty Dog doesn't do that though, do they?
Yeah, I mean they're very much they're very cinematic, So
Yeah,
like, they
but
want the
It's
narrative
all
to-
about the movie
sound like-
experience. If you want to
I
play
mean,
a game,
he was really
go
up on
somewhere else.
Elden Ring. If
And
you're
we're
gonna
here for-
mention Elden Ring, you
I'm here for
can't
the
be that
movie.
cinematic,
give me the plot.
I
linear.
agree, but maybe not. We'll see.
But you're gonna you have to design the game to work for anything that you add that's Elden Ring esque.
Yeah.
Like,
And he remember his game of the year for 2016 was Super Mario Run. Maybe he'll be inspired by
Man,
that.
shut the fuck up. I hate everything that you just said. That's crazy. His game of the year was Super Mario
It was, though.
Run.
He loved that game. He said,
that's crazy.
Trash.
"I'm not even
Fucking
joking.
garbage.
That's not a
Garbage.
bad
That's why I
mobile
hate
game.
him. That's why
It's
I
not a
hate
bad
his
game.
ass.
Garbage.
It's not a bad mobile game."
Fuck the woke
Um,
shit. He has trash.
I'm
opinions,
sure
man.
Wolverine's gonna be like well received. I'm gonna
Yeah,
guess.
that's gonna be super well
But are
received.
you gonna care? Is the question.
Insomniac's making it, so I don't care.
I know I'm not gonna care. I mean,
I need to see
I'll play it.
more of it. I need to see at
SCT's
least
got
how the-
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I mean, there's so many times I was looking at that to pick it up, and I'm just like, it's
I don't think
pretty,
you need the juice.
but I
You're not
just
gonna care. Don't even
they
do
just
it.
don't gameplay, and they just don't care. Like it's just.
I mean, I would say they care for Ratchet and Clank personally because I do like.
Maybe the earlier Ratchet and Clanks, but the one I played was just like, and it's a remake. But
Which one
man,
did you play the reboot?
I
Is that
made
what you
the
played?
2016 reboot.
The
Yeah,
reboot.
They
the
kept
reboot.
putting them shits, and I'm like, this shit is so samey. And I like Ratchet and Clank. I'm like,
That's
man,
another game. Yeah, they stuck to the same formula for PS2 that I don't know how many games they had in PS2.
I think I'm more surprised that Ratchet and Clank stuck around.
I'm 2 hours in, but I was hoping that this would be something dramatic. The whole jumping worlds thing.
Yeah, it
That
isn't.
shit is so unimpressive. Like when you're actually
Well,
doing
it's a tech
it.
demo.
Like,
Why
It's just
I'm
a
sure
graphical
technically-
showcase. It's a
I'm
graphical
sure technically
showcase.
it's impressive. I'm not taking away from that. But what I'm saying is, when you're playing it, it don't feel anything special.
It does. Yeah, like
just-
Well, yeah, no, I mean it's not like it, especially when you're doing it where it's like on rails and you're going through.
yeah, where you're
it's
hitting the
not like
thing and you're going like, yeah, that's technically impressive, but you didn't actually build some gameplay around it. You just did.
Yeah.
You're still just on rails.
No,
It's just like having to jump instead of having to jump to this rail because this rail's ending. You have to hit something and to open up the portal. It's like, you guys know how I feel about rail grinding stuff in games.
Yeah, you need real
Yeah, we know.
That's your pet.
He loves
peeve.
I mean,
Yeah,
Donkey
yeah.
Kong Country Tropical Freeze has a couple spots. It's not the worst. It's just not.
Donkey
You
Kong
just don't
Bonanza
like it
got some
at
real
all.
grinding.
He loves Jet Grind Radio though.
What the
Nah.
fuck?
No, I didn't. I could never
Hey,
get
Tony
the
Hawk.
damn. I could never get those damn curve like shapes with the analog stick. I could never get them to paint it right. I just couldn't get it. But anyway, what else is gonna happen? Summer Game Fest. So that could be anything.
I'd love to see Media Molecule, man. New game for Media Molecule.
Yeah.
I hope they don't get shut down.
You think Jeff Keighley's gonna hype up some game and say, "All right, guys, we're closing the show with this amazing world. Just wait, you guys are gonna love this."
I don't really
Of course, he always does that, and I don't blame him. Look, he probably feels that way because it's his show.
He
He's
didn't
probably
feel
like,
that
"Holy
way."
shit."
Freaking.
Oh, you.
I
you're
like
talking
Jeff
about the-
Keighley,
you're
and I
talking
just-
about the fucking,
I'm talking about that game that
High guard.
yeah turns out like
I
10
hated the way
cent
he said it.
dudes
Oh,
on the
yeah,
board
Jeff
for the Game
Keighley, bro.
Awards is also
Yeah,
part
yeah,
10
yeah.
cent who
He said
funded
it-
the
yeah,
game.
But he says it a lot with Okami. He said it with the Resident Evil. Like he does, and I truly believe he.
I don't
this guy
believe
was-
the High Guard. I don't believe that he's like that was the way he made it sound. It was like it was just gonna be this like grand, awesome new thing.
I don't know. I kind of agree with Robert. I think he's just so out of touch when it comes to games. I
Could
don't think
be.
he just didn't. He didn't
Yeah,
think
I
it. He
think-
thought. I'm
This
sure
will
he
be
thought
the
it was good.
hottest game on the
You think he
planet,
thought
yo.
that generally, or do you just
Time
think
for
people
Bell
would
Adventures
actually
of
think that?
Delapart.
And
He
he
was
just said,
challenging people on Twitter who were going after him. He was challenging them. Like I don't think
Yeah.
you would go that far.
And not only that,
If
I
you
mean,
didn't
like,
actually
imagine you're
think.
putting up this big.
He could have been
show,
a bot,
people-
though,
people
T.
put
He
you,
could have been a
like, these
bot.
Big slots. You're like,
He
yo,
could have been a
yeah,
bot.
You're like hyped up. If it was me, if I was Jeff, I would be like, yo, I got this new fucking game. Yo, check this shit out. Like, and if you don't give a fuck about it, I'm gonna be like, well, fuck you, man. I think that shit looks cool because I put this shit in my show. So I get it.
I
man.
me's
Look,
he's gotta.
people
I
host
mean,
a
he's
show
gotta
on
sell
all
it.
these companies.
Like he's gotta sell
Let's
every
put his
game that
reputation on the line.
that people
His
have
stellar reputation.
paid to. Well, that one apparently was free, but again, there's a little conflict of interest going on there, I think. But either way, he's not gonna just. Yeah, we got this game coming out. I get why he's gotta sell it,
Of
but
course, of
I feel like he
course. He's a
oversold
host.
it.
He's a
I
host.
feel like that was like. Wah, wah,
He's a snake oil
wah.
salesman.
Yeah.
What do you want him to say? I don't like. this
Don't
game.
put it at the end of the damn show, but I think he had to. I don't think it was in his
I don't
control.
think it was a choice. Yeah, at a certain point, he ain't
That's his
gonna
money.
dictate all that.
But I
gotta-
just
you gotta get
learned
paid.
recently that his dad, the IMAX like main headquarters, is named after like Keeley Theater or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like
Yeah.
all I don't know what he was like there from the beginning
They in
with
trouble?
IMAX.
Yeah,
Isn't IMAX in trouble or some shit?
They want to get bought or some shit. It's
I
weird.
don't know. I know that the Tested with Adam Savage, they did some tours of that. I mean, it's crazy. Like all the work that's involved with doing film, it sucks. There's machines. There's only 4 functioning left they're CRT based, And what they it's the only machines, at least in America, that can do this. So when people shoot on IMAX, like Christopher Nolan or dude from Sinners, they shoot it on IMAX, then it scans it digitally. So they scan each frame, like at super high, whatever, the highest resolution that's technically possible. They add their visual effects or whatever to get it back on film. There's only 4 machines in the entire United States, and they're in that IMAX. There used to be 12, and they're big CRT tubes that are used to like basically put that reworked footage back onto a genuine IMAX film. And there's only 4 left out of the 12, and they're like, yeah, it takes 4 times as long as it did before because the CRT tubes are fading, and there's no company in the world that can make these. There's no manufacturer that can produce CRT tubes anymore. Like we'd have to somebody would have to make an entire production place just to make CRT. It's off topic, but it's just crazy to me. That's one of the negatives of just moving on with technology, because there's nothing that can do it better that we've come up with, and there's no one that can remake these CRT tubes. And it's just like, at some point,
We're just screwed.
either somebody's gonna have to invest $1 billion to keep that alive just for IMAX people that are gonna shoot on IMAX film and want it projected on film, which is only, what is there, 30 in the whole world IMAX projectors. One's 40 minutes from my house in the entire world, and it's like,
How many? Humble brag.
I think there's one in Georgia too. Then there's one in Texas. There's
Oh,
but either way, it's just crazy. That's where technology is.
We got one. We got one here.
Your house?
Yeah, in my house. I wish.
But you know,
I'd be charging one.
sometimes the old ways we did things maybe wasn't so bad, in certain things. But
yeah, I don't know if you can give me the cosign on that one, buddy.
I mean, just look at okay, this is, we'll get back in gaming. So my dad, they bought their house when I was 3 years old, so 44 years ago. He's never touched the furnace in 43 years. Just puts a little oil on it every year, replaces the belt maybe every 5 years. I've been in my house 20 years. I've gone through I'm on my 3rd furnace because they don't make them to last anymore.
Literally just having this conversation
are built better,
about how shitty things are made today, and they're made to break.
Yeah,
so
so
you keep coming back. It's like it's like drug dealers. They're drug dealers at this point.
Crazy.
It's like they don't get you. They get you with the comeback. That's what they make the money at when you come back.
If you make a furnace that lasts 40 years, then
with the back
that
shots,
really limits your sales
Yeah.
potential.
Yeah.
So
And people used to do that back in the day because that's how you showed you had the quality. You had the best. It was important to have the best, to be the best, to be known as the best. Not anymore.
it's crazy. But anyway, Nintendo Direct. Is there going to be a Nintendo Direct this
The
month?
rumor is this week.
No.
Nintendo, what's
No.
his name? Nate the Hate.
They were saying it's going to be one in mid June.
So what's
They're saying like
next week.
so. There people are saying as soon as the 4th or something like that. June.
so what's
4th.
the big game? What's other than the
It's
Ocarina
Nintendo
of Time?
Direct grifters.
Well, I think for most people,
Gee,
the
hop
biggest
on
thing
that,
will
man.
be
Hop on
Ocarina of Time remake. But
We
What?
gotta make some money, man.
for most people, I think it'll be Ocarina of Time remake. For most people, but
I
Yeah.
mean, that's.
But
But
what else?
there gotta be something else.
What else?
Every
you
game,
got?
man.
6-7 exclusives a year. 6 or 7. But what else you got? What you got for me right now, Nintendo? I need more.
right now you got Star Fox coming out right now. What you mean? You
I'm the internet guy. Okay, I'm
okay,
talking like
okay.
the internet guy.
I was like, wait. I'm like, you
I'm not
just made
talking
that
from my
video.
perspective.
We got
We got
I'm being
guns and
internet guy here.
titties.
Nope.
Don't ask me to what degree, but we got guns and titties somewhere.
Hey man, you got
Call of Duty's
you got
the big game.
Fire Emblem probably very soon. Yeah,
Damn, I forgot about Fire Emblem.
I know
Dang.
Terrell gonna be all about that. He's gonna be in that.
Oh yeah, as soon as I get a proper like trailer and a pre-order page, it's over. Fucking
He said it like it was sex. He's gonna be all up in that.
hey.
Terrell gonna be all about that. He's gonna be all up in that.
Hey, listen. I know you ain't listen as a married man. I know you ain't forgotten. This is better than sex for me right now. Okay.
Boy said you're gonna be balls deep. That's what.
Grace.
Well, there's actually a lot like there's even more like what's it called like things that
I hate you,
things
T.
that I don't even want
You
to say
fucking evil bat.
Yeah, don't say any Nate Date, because I mean,
because a lot of those seems like they're gonna be real. Then I don't want to
Cut
say.
them dreads off.
So Cray said Mario Maker 3. I don't know, man. Maybe Nintendo would do
I
it,
think Mario
but
Maker 3 at some point, not now though. I don't think.
what
it's
are they
now.
gonna add? Like a Wonder style, or you can't just have?
No, paper.
Under-
I say it's a Paper Mario
I
style.
think you gotta go Super Mario Maker 3D, and you gotta make a 3D
Yeah.
maker so you can actually do
That'd
like
be
Mario
tough.
64 and
That'd be
shit
tough.
in Galaxy. It would be tough. but
3D's nuts. I don't care about
they're a
that.
billion-dollar company. They can make this.
I'm
shit.
not that interested in making 3D levels, to be honest.
Oh, that's I'm super interested. That would be awesome. I would love to.
People
play
couldn't
those
even make good
galaxies.
2D levels. I can't see a bunch
Yeah.
of good 3D levels. I mean, a lot
Damn.
of people did make good
Look at
2D
all those
levels.
people making levels on Dreams in 3. Oh wait,
Exactly.
Damn.
the
Damn.
Dreams is dead, son. That shit dead. I mean, the
Damn.
You know,
community,
people made some crazy
the
shit.
community keeps it
So
alive.
that's
The
why
community's
I
keeping it
think I
alive.
would love to see like
Yeah, they
imagine
have no other
like,
choice.
3D world style levels.
What
Or
are they gonna do? Not do that? The fuck?
Will there be a Zelda game? Oh,
Sony
Ocarina of
stopped
Time. Ocarina
Yeah,
of Time be the
Ocarina.
Zelda game. There won't be a new one.
no, maybe Monolith
hate you,
game.
Tease.
Monolith? We've been saying Monolith for years. Like,
Well, I
Yeah,
don't know
where's
why.
my
They
Battle
released
Princess
all the
game? Or what was that shit supposed to be?
I thought for sure they'd be in the Switch 2. By the way, we're almost at the year anniversary of the Switch 2 launch.
I know, man. People already got their videos out. I've seen so many.
Yeah.
Happy
When
birthday.
win, what's my verdict after a year? All the bullshit.
My verdict is I could have waited a year. That's my verdict. There's nothing.
Damn.
There has not been one thing. There's not been one thing that I couldn't have waited till now to play
Which one?
on Switch 2.
God
Like,
dang.
if I would have done like I was thinking and just said, I'll wait for the Switch 2, I probably would have already bought one still by now.
Yeah, I feel like you still would have. I don't know why. What would have changed in your life if you would have played Donkey Kong later or something like
Jackie
for
Kong,
you?
I
you don't
just
care about that
I would have
shit at
waited
all,
till it
so.
had games I was actually like interested in, like genuinely. Is that right? Genuinely? Yeah.
You, you gonna wait
feel
till
like
it
I-
costs more to buy one?
Yeah, I
Like,
just feel
Really
like
happy you got one
Donkey
again.
Kong was a 7, Metroid Prime was a 7. Like I could have
Mm.
waited.
Those are good. That's good scores though. You still
Mario
you still
Kart
like
World was fun for a couple weeks. And Silk Song, which I could have played on PS5. So honestly, I would say I used the term regret, but I didn't need to buy it. I still don't need to own one, to be honest. I've had it sitting
Hey,
off
so
on my
let me tell you
bookshelf
something.
for over a month, turned off. Like,
You get 20,000 views making that video right now.
Yeah, but my thing is this. Like,
Regret.
I guess my thing for you, I mean, like you got it, you did it, you played games on it so far, and my thing is just like I'm not quite understanding where it's like I don't know, like
because in a year I played
Why don't
what
you
3
want-
games that I couldn't have played, or no, I could have played Prime on Switch 1. I
Who
played.
wouldn't want to play Prime Switch?
Yeah, because yo graphics horror ass would want to play it on Switch.
Hey, I
1
started on
instead.
Switch 1. It looked good on the OLED. Mario Kart World and Bonanza, I could have skipped. Knowing now, I mean, I wasn't that excited about Bonanza. I just wanted it to be good, even though nothing about it was really working for me. I wanted it to be great, and it was the only game. I mean, what else was I gonna do? I had the system, so
You still could go back.
I'm saying that nothing yet has come out that justified me having it for 12 months for a couple games that I
That's
didn't
some
really love.
bullshit right there.
But I
That's some
don't.
bullshit.
But I guess. But my thing is just
That
I
is
don't
a
know.
crazy line, by the way.
Instead
To
of
me,
what
It would be.
What's
It
the
wouldn't be worth it. Like it'd be worth it if there's a game like, oh my god, I can't wait to play this game. I can't wait to play this game. I'm gonna buy the Switch 2 so I can play this game I'm excited for. That game hasn't come out yet. And
You're just old and you don't like anything anymore.
I'm just being real. Like
Jesus, stop it.
I have 2 games.
I understand too. I understand.
How do you sleep at night? How do you sleep at night? That's what I
The
want.
Wii U is his favorite
I'm
like
like
game.
he
live video.
is.
The Wii U's the Nintendo killed it with game. Now it wasn't there was a
2013.
well, I mean by the end of 2013. Yeah, the beginning, the
a
first.
year to buy the Wii U too. What?
I didn't say.
What the fuck?
I
Hey,
wasn't
yo.
like happy about the drought there for that stretch, but I love
Somebody come get that
New Super
man.
Mario Brothers U is better than.
You're part of the I don't like. I
Your
just
man
feel
crashing out on here. He crashing out.
Like New Super Mario Brothers U was a great game. I loved that game. Like I thought it was
You do
it was
love
my
that game,
favorite
that is
2D
true, you do
game
love that game.
outside of Super Mario World at that point.
But you didn't care for obviously Sonic Lost World.
And then I got Need for Speed, which I thought was pretty good. And then yeah, it was dry. I was playing my 360. I was playing Gears of War 3 and Dead Space 2 and stuff like that on the 360 during that year. And then
The game that you
Call
hated,
of Duty.
Gears of War 3.
And then with Wind
Oh, but
Waker.
did you,
told you
feel
didn't
that,
like
did
that
you
shit.
feel that personally that you said, man, I could have just waited a year?
No,
you
I didn't
feel
feel
that?
it. Because I was there during that stretch where there wasn't any games, like those 3 months, 4 months, or whatever. Yeah, it just sucked. And my
3 months, 4 months. We were talking longer than 4 months.
Yeah, it
well,
was
after I
pretty
got
bad.
Need
It
for
was like
Speed,
six-
what was that, like February,
Are you talking
March?
about a Wii U?
Wii U 2012 to 2013?
Bro, that shit was brutal. What are you
It
talking
was,
about?
great. It was like it felt like
I had
almost a year,
Assassin's
bro.
Creed Black Flag. I got a Batman Arkham Asylum.
You can
Zombie
say,
U.
oh, I
Yeah, but you could say
had
games, but the first
360
game that
and
you
shit like
loved
that. But
was 3 World.
you could have waited a year.
I could have,
You
but I
definitely
didn't
coulda waited a year
feel
on that.
like because I was happy with New Super Mario Brothers U. I 100%.
You know what that's called? It's called younger. You were younger.
No,
and you,
To me, it
I'm
was
calling
worth
that
it just
Coke.
for a game that
I'm
I
calling
really
that
love.
Coke.
Like, but yeah, I mean, in hindsight, retrospect, would it have hurt me to have waited and got it when you could get it with like the Wind Waker
Cheaper.
bundle?
It was
Yeah,
cheaper.
I want you to
already by then.
understand something. I waited and still felt like I
but I didn't. I didn't have
got
the same
it.
feeling like I have with Switch 2. Like I just like, yeah, I have it, but I could have lived without it. Like that's
I think it just-
that's never happened to
I
me.
think- I just think you're more jaded now, man. How you...
that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, Juice. That's what it is.
And that's
You just-
fine.
it's-
That's fine.
But
man.
old-
Just
that's
give
old
me
man-
one
that's
great,
old
give
man
me
shit.
one great game in this year, and it would have been worth. It would have justified it for me.
But
Like,
there are great
Well, here's the
games.
thing. You don't think they're great because you're old.
yeah, I mean, I
One
want.
of the highest rated games of this year is a Switch 2 exclusive with
That's the
Pocopi.
problem.
You just-
Oh, T, you a villain. That's
not your
crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
And
saying,
I'm saying that's
give
somebody
me a great
who's
game.
older than you. So
I'm not saying release a great game that people think is great. I mean, give me a great game for me is enough to justify a system. One game for a year would be enough.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
And I didn't get that game for me. So again,
for me,
I guess.
that was Donkey Kong.
yeah,
Bonanza. But
everybody loved
again,
Bonanza.
Oh, DK is such a good game, bro.
It's so good.
Actually, there is one other
DK
person
Bonanza
that
is fucking phenomenal.
there is one other. It might be. I don't know if it was John Lennon. Somebody,
The game is so.
or it
fucking
was a
good.
Nintendo Life person. Somebody
Quality as
like
shit.
said the same thing about Donkey Kong recently, like in the last few months. And I was like, wow, at least somebody else. There's somebody else that felt like
No,
I did.
There's definitely people, if you look up, there's
No,
gonna
there are
be
people who
like,
are gonna agree with you.
Maybe it was Kid.
And look,
Was it Kid?
I'm not. Look, I was the guy saying like, oh man, I wanted Switch 2017. You know, like I feel like I didn't get that. Robert gave me some pushback, but I feel like we didn't get that level of greatness. I still feel
I
that
would-
way, but
I
I am
agree with that.
super happy.
Native,
I'm
but-
still happy that I've had my Switch 2 this entire time. Could I have wait? I guess I could have waited on a lot of shit. I could have waited another year for my PS5. I don't give a. I don't give a-
Honestly, though, I've never said.
Technically, with me, I'd be waiting years to play anything, so it don't even matter.
right. So
The
you can
only
say
other
about a lot of stuff.
Nintendo system that I felt this way about was the Game Boy Advance. Like, why did I buy
Whoa.
this right? Because I bought it
Dang.
early.
Game Boy Advance
as
is
at
as great as
launch.
now.
You couldn't see the damn screen, which would definitely hurt it. But then it's just like it wasn't until
What? I mean, yeah.
I don't.
I
Even,
give you this. I was disappointed when I got the GBA. I 100% agree with that, especially when I first got it, especially, and there wasn't a whole lot.
I'm playing like Tony Hawk's
games-wise, that-
like 2 and
What about 3DS?
fucking what's that fucking game that they always keep putting out? It's basically a
What?
goddamn tech demo.
What?
It's a 3D
Is it
For what system?
console?
for Game Boy Advance, and you can't even fucking see like it's in 3D. But your ship's in the way, so you can't
talking
really
about
tell
that-
when
Ty-
shit's coming at
Ty-
you.
Today-
Iridian, is it
Subnautica?
Iridian?
Iridian's, yeah, Iridian 3D.
Iridian,
Oh,
yeah, 3D and 3D. I was so hyped for that bullshit. Now I got to play. This is trash.
I did like Super Mario
This
Kart
is
though.
trash.
Mario Kart Super Circuit whenever that came out.
Super Center was awesome,
But
but that wasn't until the following year, was it?
it was the SP.
fair-
I changed it
to be
completely
fair,
for me.
Yeah, but I was saying the problem is that the Game Boy Advance had that redesign, that SP model, and people were like,
That was a game changer.
"Yo,
and it,
yo,
and it was
that's
very
the best
Super
system."
Nintendo port heavy. It was a
Yeah.
little too
Yeah, it
Super
was.
Nintendo port heavy.
Agreed.
Like again, I'm trying to think. Like I'm trying to compare. Like now the Switch.
And when I got the DS, I waited on that.
The Switch. So here's the thing I would say about
the
the Switch 2s.
like the 3DS.
I was gonna say the way I look at Switch 2's year one is like this: Switch 2 year one doesn't have the same highs as like the OG Switch's first year, but it has a lot more
It's
consistency.
got like a lot of games. I'm not saying it's like there's nothing coming up.
Like
It's just-
we got a lot more like consistent game releases, whereas like the first year of the Switch, I would say that there was a gap up until about summer after
what? Which one?
Like Zelda came out. And
Not
what
really.
did you have in April?
Mario
Well,
Kart.
you had Mario Kart Deluxe, but that's a Wii.
You had
port,
Scale
man.
Diver.
We don't talk about
You
that.
talking about 3DS?
No, he's
No,
talking
no,
about
that's
Switch.
That's about Switch 1.
You
That's
had
Switch 1.
My
That's
bad.
one.
My bad. I'll say
between
3DS had that
April
issue
to
early on too.
Well,
to
3DS had an
Splatoon.
issue.
April
That's
until
what
about
I'm saying. I'm
April
comparing
until
to-
about June.
Yeah, because you got
had-
Arms, Splatoon 2.
Well,
You
Oh,
got
okay, well,
Arms in
let's-
June.
How would you compare, like, if you were to rank all the Nintendo consoles' first years? I feel like the Switch
Ooh.
2 is one of, if I mean, I have to look up like.
Yeah, if you're counting like third party and shit, I would
Yeah, if
agree.
you
with that.
count third party, I think that helps a lot.
If you're talking about
If you gotta
quantity,
count, like, Resident
I'd-
Evil Day One.
I disagree. I don't think you got to count third party because we're talking about what is this system about? What makes this bitch unique and exciting? If I can play a game on another system and shit, it's less exciting. Is it still
Not
cool? Yeah, of course.
portable, though. I still
Especially.
think that's still an edge. I always.
But
say that.
I personally,
I always
Okay,
say
so
that.
here's the
Is
thing.
it?
Here's the thing. T,
Is
it's an
it?
edge. It's an edge for a Nintendo. No. T, I would say it's an edge for a Nintendo system.
That's not my point. My point is, it's not as exciting as it was in 2017 because there are other options. Yes, it's more expensive. Got it. We all know that. But
And it's
also,
also one
this shit does a lot other things than the Switch or a portable Nintendo console does. So you got to weigh that in as well. This is a fucking, this is a laptop.
Personally,
and shit on the go.
I would
Also.
rather have one Mario 64 in a couple of whatever games in a year than have 12 solid games that don't appeal to me. Like that's just personally.
What?
But if I'm looking
Like,
objectively,
Personal opinion, obviously.
yeah, but
I
I'm
get
saying
that. I get
objectively quantity. But to me, quantity means nothing if the games aren't interesting or
that.
nothing
Yes,
I
but
want
to
to play.
you, they all reviewed well. They all did it like it's not like they're like actually like.
Yeah, they're not bad
like-
games, but to me,
Oh,
like
and-
it means
How much day and
nothing.
date
Switch
came out
2
on
doesn't
Switch
compare
2?
to then 64 because Mario
But they have
64 was
more.
just like this
They got more.
amazing game, you know, like so.
But you're talking about like Star Wars and fucking Assassin's Creed,
what? Oh,
Black
no,
Ninja, whatever it's called.
Yeah. You mean Ninja Gaiden? Wait.
Shadows? Shadows?
What you trying to say over there, dog? What you trying to talk about? Dude,
Ooh, Black
That game
Ninja.
came out with
Stop.
Black Ninja. It's a great movie. by the
I
way.
just say I'm thinking, I would like to. I have to look back. Unfortunately, because I'm a younger man, I'm a younger guy, so I can't. I don't quite know the first year of like the GameCube, first year of N64, first year of Super
S.
Nintendo, first year of
It wasn't
Nintendo,
ass. It was okay. Pretty good.
and then like to me, if we're going first year of Wii, first year of 3DS, first year of Wii U, and then I think it beats those, and I think it's pretty neck and neck with
I don't think
Switch.
it beats the GameCube actually.
You know, I
It
don't.
definitely don't beat it. We're talking Luigi's Mansion. We're talking Rogue Squadron 2. We're talking fucking
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers Melee.
That's
We're
big, but
talking-
Melee-
We're
Smash Melee is
talking
pretty
Mario Sunshine. We're talking
Okay.
we're talking I forgot
Did
about
F-Zero GX
my,
come
my
out?
beautiful, lovely. No,
Let's
F-Zero was 2003. We're talking, we're talking Madden. we hadn't seen a good looking Madden game or a good playing, because there was always kind of issues on Madden on N64. There was all these, it didn't get this, it didn't have this. We're talking about a full-fledged, wonderful Madden game. Two, actually, if you're talking about the first year, you got two Madden games that were really good.
Yeah, Pikmin.
Pikmin, hello Pikmin, like, yeah, Switch 2 ain't touching that. I'm sorry.
No,
I
I
like
would
the
agree with
Switch
that.
too, but it ain't.
I would agree
They
with
ain't
that. I
touching
agree with that. I agree with that.
It's
I mean-
tough, bro. I don't.
Mario
you know,
Kart came out in 2002 or no?
did Mario Kart come out also? Double Dash?
I think Mario Kart was
I think that
two.
might be that might be slightly out of the window. Not
It's a
trying to
little
see.
bit, I don't know, because
Oh, wait.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking right
Wait,
now.
are we going by? Wait. When we say the first year, we talking about the American release or the Japanese release?
I guess the American.
American.
We're in America.
Can you
What's-
count?
November
Can you count a
November 2001.
HD remaker?
November 2002.
No, it's 2003 is Double Dash.
No, okay.
Oh,
then,
2003. Okay,
all right,
so I take Double Dash.
So
When
let's
was
see,
Prime?
if-
When was
if we
Metroid
just,
Prime?
you know,
2000.
Prime was 02. Wasn't Prime 02?
But it was after
I'm
the
looking
year,
right
I
now.
think.
Let's see. So you
Yeah,
got
'cause it was November.
November 18th. It's November 18th, 2000.
That counted to me.
Yeah, that's close enough.
You're talking about
GameCube
today.
was September, right? Wasn't it? It was summertime, or it was end of summer.
November.
He was November.
Was it November?
Yeah,
November.
it was.
Well, it was a nice day when
yeah.
I went and picked it up. So yeah, that crushes. Like that's a hell of a
November.
day. I remember going to the mall to pick it up.
Excuse me,
It's November-
it's a wrap at Prime. At
Animal
Prime,
Crossing.
it's a wrap.
Animal Crossing came out September.
Actually, you know what?
16th,
Prime
because-
Prime 1 came out the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah,
It
to
came
me,
out on the
like
day it
that's
came out
not
in the
even
US.
close. Like that's.
So it came out right a year, right? So that's
So,
not.
wait, hold on.
sorry.
Does this? would you say this beats Switch 1?
Does it beat Switch One?
no.
No. Because
No.
Odyssey's in
Mario
there.
Sunshine.
And
Odyssey, I think between
Metroid
Odyssey and Zelda being in the same
Xenoblade
year was a
Chronicles
big deal.
2,
Animal Crossing.
Arms.
What? This might be Switch 1 to me actually. I'm surprised people don't talk about this.
I think it
Metroid
beats Switch
Prime
One
in the
when it
first year
comes to
also?
like new,
Third part.
like wow, like maybe wow factor in some of the games. Obviously, Prime was like holy shit.
Prime Melee. Animal
So was
Crossing.
Mario Sunshine was like holy shit. Why isn't this better? And then
Luigi.
Pikmin looks stunning. Luigi's Mansion looks stunning.
Mario
Wasn't-
Sunshine.
Damn, I didn't know this first year was that.
Crossing.
Well, they had
I mean,
to,
it wasn't
dude.
new. It came out on N64 in Japan at least, but we didn't know. We didn't get it, so
Which one?
it was supposed to come out here. Animal Crossing.
Personally, I would
supposed to
put
Yeah, but you know.
I would put Switch One like just because the greatness level of Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as much as I mean I really enjoyed the game.
Chronicles 2 closed out the year, like that shit is
Arms.
insane.
That was Switch One first year is pretty right there, I think.
It's pretty
Yeah,
strong.
I mean, it's hard for me to choose, but that's how good it was. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Because I'm thinking like, okay, we're talking, you know, wow. I mean, like, I didn't know that Metroid Prime came out first year. That's
oh
a
yeah,
big
Prime
one.
made it.
yeah.
Just
Some
squeaked by.
people- I
Just
thought-
squeaked by.
I thought
When did
the
Resident
whole-
Evil remake come out?
Excuse me. Did
That 3?
Right, Resident Evil
Star
remake, or
Fox-
you mean?
Fox
Fox
Adventures come out?
also-
Star Fox
look at
Adventures
that.
feels like that was close.
It felt like it was the same day as Prime or some shit, or somewhere.
No, I
close.
think that was a summer game.
Month before.
No, it was before. It was September 23rd.
September.
Well, that's also in the first year.
So boom, that's first year, my friend.
Super
Actually,
Monkey
actually,
Ball,
it's-
Super Monkey Ball
No,
2 probably
just-
by
I
Just-
said Super- Did 2 come out?
Just-
the same?
Real quick, just out of curiosity, I'm surprised. Does anyone make the argument that the GameCube may have peaked too early? Like in terms of the amount of games.
Monkey Ball
Too
2
early,
came
yeah.
out in 2002 August.
Yeah, literally the most iconic.
Two is better actually.
Mhm.
So goddamn, holy wow.
It
Bro,
did
what
peak.
Wait a minute. What about the Scorpion King?
It peaked by 03.
What about Minority
it had pretty
Report?
much slowed,
When did Minority Report come out?
so to speak.
Can we not do this?
I think it came out in 01. This is trash. Let's
Oh,
see.
wait, T, Lost Kingdoms.
Let's
Lost
see.
Kingdoms came out.
Lost Kingdoms.
When did
Resident
Fire
Evil
Emblem
Remake.
come out?
Resident Evil Remake came out within the first year.
I think Fire Emblem was 03.
Wait, what about this?
Yeah, Fire Emblem was later.
Resident Evil Remake. Isn't that's like huge?
I feel like that
Let
was
me
close.
tell you, hold
But
on.
that might have been 03.
No, May
Hold
20th,
on.
2002.
Really? Jesus.
No, Fire Emblem
I
was
think,
05.
I think someone needs to acknowledge that. Wait, Crazy
I do not
Taxi?
remember.
Sonic
Whoa,
Adventures
Crazy
2 right
Taxi
there.
was the first
Sonic
year?
Adventures 2 was there day one.
Yeah, Fire Emblem was 05.
Soul Calibur
I'm way
2?
off. I'm not sure.
When was that?
Which one?
Yeah,
What?
Soul Calibur 2?
I think. I need a video about how the GameCube peaked too early.
Was it 02? I feel like that's 02.
Let me see. I'll look it up.
God dang.
Yeah,
July
I think
2002.
What the hell? That was the first year, man.
I'm gonna stick to the argument.
Oh,
The
no,
GameCube peaked
that was
way
in the
too
arcade.
early.
GameCube
Oh.
was 2003. 2003.
Okay, I was gonna say,
okay.
it's getting
All right.
crazy now.
I'm gonna stick with the narrative
I
that
was
the
gonna
GameCube
say.
peaked too early. Like
I
way
ain't
too
gonna
early.
lie,
What the
man.
fuck?
I think I'm putting the GameCube above Switch 1.
But did
I
it
think
peak
for quantity, yeah.
too early
Dude,
because
no, you're talking about some
it
of the great
didn't sell well?
franchises. What?
Did it peak too early because it didn't sell? It wasn't selling. And so
Ooh,
It feels
a lot of the
like-
companies were like, "Oh, you're not getting that sequel that PS2 is going to get and Xbox is going to get," even though
I mean,
Xbox didn't
kinda.
sell
I mean,
much better.
to have this heavy hitting of a release lineup, and you ain't making no money is kind of crazy. Because that's really what
Yeah.
that's what it was. They weren't
I'm
making no money because the GameCube wasn't selling like that. So you're just like, bruh, like.
But again, Xbox, everybody remembers Xbox like, oh, it came in second. Bitch, it barely beat GameCube. It had all those games. It had Xbox Live and all that shit, and it beat GameCube by like 2 million.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
it wasn't crazy.
Oh shit! November 19th, Minority Report.
I hate all of you.
But well, that's it. It's a wrap right here, son. That's it.
Y'all see,
No,
I just realized.
honestly,
By the way, a
November-
bunch of these
November to
games,
November.
a bunch of
November
these
to
games
November.
did not come out in Japan. I noticed.
So what is the
Yeah,
Switch
that's
2's
true.
official first year? Like, what was the last, like in March 2018?
2002, Minority Report. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Well, Switch 2 came out.
Switch 1, I mean. Switch 1, March
it
to
was,
March.
It was Kirby
March.
Star Allies. Was it?
Wait, was it?
You talking about like the last
Kirby
before
Star
the-
Allies,
damn.
yeah.
No,
They
no,
don't
no.
really
That's
add
gonna
to
be
the...
03.
That's not adding
Bitch.
too much.
Eternal Darkness is 02 as well, my friend. It's a wrap. It is a
I
wrap.
don't see that
Oh
one. though.
yeah, it's right here. It's right here. If it didn't come out in December, which I don't think it did, it's oh wait a
Maybe
minute.
it's December, maybe it's December.
Am I looking at the wrong? Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong shit. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
2002.
Wait, hold
The
on.
only thing,
Right
the
here.
last things that came out in December was Lord of the Rings.
'Cause That started off as an N64 game.
Wait a minute, bro.
Skies of
Hold on a second.
Arcadia.
This says
When?
this says June
October?
24th, 2002. June.
Jesus.
June.
I'm
This
I'm
bitch right
calling
here.
it.
That's why I
I'm saying
had...
it.
That's why
You
I've...
got the
GameCube wins first year. I'm sorry.
That's
it's a
why I
wrap.
have my feelings on it, because after that it was kind of
Yeah.
hit and miss for me after that year.
It peaked hella early.
Wait a minute.
It
Wait a
peaked
minute.
absurdly early.
It sounds like literally all the biggest games came out the first
Wait a
year.
minute.
Bait and Kaitos?
Oh, Bait and Kaitos. That's 2003. 2003. I wasn't sure.
And not only that, let me tell you this: Resident Evil Zero came out.
Oh, also
November.
Wave Race Blue Storm was the first
Oh,
year.
Resident Evil Zero. Yeah, I mean it didn't hit that well, but that is a big game
That's a big
and
game,
an
though.
exclusive game, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. Exclusive.
Exclusive until this last generation.
That's
Two
what I'm saying.
exclusives. Two exclusive Resident Evils.
Bro, so we're talking.
Well, yeah,
okay,
Wave
so
Race
you
Blue
go
Storm
from
was
the
at
whole-
launch.
Oh, duh. Wave Race was that, but Wave Race
It's not
had
great.
issues with me.
It's good
But
though.
hey, I mean, I'm not gonna discount.
What about
those,
1080
It's-
Avalanche?
no,
Oh,
it's-
2003.
It had a weird control issue. I don't know.
It
It
just
was
didn't-
just off.
XXX.
What? BMX Triple X?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
After that
yeah,
first year, man, like
I genuinely, that first year was way too.
Dude,
Plus, it
honestly,
was
I
getting the
almost
Sega
thought it was
games
Switch
too,
One,
right?
but
Like
I
that-
think
We didn't
part of
really
the problem.
Non-exclusives.
problem
Those were all exclusives.
yeah.
We just
the
talked
problem,
about.
I think the problem that the GameCube had is like, bruh, that was probably too much for people to buy consistently.
It was too much, right?
I think
Xbox came
you
was just too
genuinely
much.
put too much in 1 year.
Oh,
That
here's
was
another
way too
one.
much.
Go to the Wii. I have to check
That's
the
more
Wii now.
than
Let's
one
check
game
the-
a month.
let's check the
Damn
Wii
it,
year
that's
one,
like
the
2
Wii year
games
one.
a month.
Let me see.
I think there might be another one. I'm gonna confirm it here.
I see Crash. I see NHL Blitz. I mean Hits. I'm sorry.
NHL hits.
Why
Uh,
can't
what was
I
the-
just
Fantasy
get
Star.
the
Oh,
release
that's
date?
right, Fantasy Star.
Let's see the.
Oh, no.
Fantasy Star.
No, that was 2003.
was gonna
Let's
say.
see.
I'm
BG and
surprised
E.
at
Wait,
how
wait,
deep
we
it
got
was.
Super Monkey Ball 2 and 1 in the same in like
One
Yeah,
was
one was
the
at
same year.
launch.
Yeah, one was launched, so the other one came out less than
Then
a
we got-
year
When
later.
did Rogue
It was August or
Squadron
some shit.
3 come out?
What?
No, I think that was after of it. Rogue Squadron 3.
What about
What was True Crime? And we didn't get it to third party.
That's 2003.
Oh, Burnout came out that
Dude,
first
I'm
year,
honestly
too.
so amazed.
Was
Like
it
I
Burnout
feel like
1?
most of the big
Yeah, Burnout
games
1,
come
Burnout
the
1.
first year.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
wasn't
'cause-
until 2 in that game.
It's because the damn PS2. The PS2 made everybody forget about the GameCube, so that first year didn't.
I
That
think it
first
was more
year
Xbox.
I
think
yeah,
it
as
was
the new kid on the
Xbox.
block, I could agree with that.
Cause didn't
I think it was Xbox, the economy. I mean, you gotta
PlayStation
remember
was
this
out for
right
a
after
year
9/11.
first, though. At that point,
9/11 hurt both of those launches. It hurt Xbox and GameCube's launch.
And I mean, I'm
People
looking at
were
the Wii
Thinking about
lineup.
other
Honestly,
things at that
the
point.
first year also was really damn good.
yeah, the Wii had Galaxy,
Oh,
Metroid
NBA
Prime
courtside.
3.
Well, Galaxy just made it. Also,
Nobody
like it's
cares
literally
about my
a year.
NBA courtside. That was 02.
Yeah, I mean,
Rayman,
gotta give
Rayman
GameCube
Rabbit.
credit there. Gotta give credit.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm stunned.
I
ain't
give
gonna
it
lie,
credit for
did-
that as
I
a good
did not
as a
know
strong
that the
first
Wii
year, and
was
then
that powerful.
fucking lost his shit after that.
I can't
What
believe
was
it.
Jungle Beat? 03?
Cause I had a lot of those
Yeah, Jungle
games.
Beat's later. Yeah, Jungle
I
Beat's
owned a
later.
lot of those
04.
games.
04.
that first year.
I can't believe it, man.
That I don't know.
But
if you were
after
buying
that-
games, if you bought all those new GGs, sorry.
I bought them all new. Everything I just mentioned.
I gotta
I
go.
bought all the
with
bitches
the
new.
Super Nintendo
So
year one.
I'm looking around like, what the fuck? Why ain't people getting on this GameCube? This shit is amazing.
Because
Like, I
it
was
a
kind
lot.
of mad.
It was a lot.
And,
It was a lot.
and I started to blame the media, and I started watching shit like Electric Playground and how they were kind of Tommy Tallarico, his anti-Nintendo ass, talking shit every week. And then you had X Play, they was talking shit. They were all in the Xbox camp, trying to big up Xbox and shit. It was just very obvious. I just felt like the GameCube was getting a bad media rap, along with everything else.
Well, in some ways it was.
Like, it was that little purple lunchbox. Oh, I can't play it. I can't play on this shit. I'm a man. I got balls. I can't play this shit. This purple shit. I can't play the purple
Yeah,
lunchbox.
I knew a guy about the Xbox. He was like, thought it was ridiculous to own a GameCube. And we're playing Dead or
It
Alive.
To
really
say it's
was like that,
ridiculous is
folks.
crazy.
The shit you see in the internet comments, people were walking around saying that shit. People were really like that. I can't buy.
I
no
mean,
purple
Halo
lunchbox.
was
That
Halo
shit-
was impressive.
I don't feel like a man.
Halo definitely looked a step above, not just visually, but just everything about the game just felt a step above like
it was.
anything. Even though GameCube
felt
had a
like
bunch
the
of great
next gen.
games, it felt like kind of another league almost in some
Oh
ways.
shit! They
But
finally put Mario Kart World's OST on the app.
Nintendo Music.
Yeah,
Still-
I'm about to go listen. That
are they gonna have any DLC for Mario Kart World? Do you think ever?
Definitely.
Probably later.
I think absolutely. I think there's no doubt they're gonna make a DLC.
So
I don't think
Oh, when did SpongeBob Bikini Bottom come out?
Don't bring that. Hey.
that was probably 2004
Hey.
or something.
it's
It
later.
says
It
2003. 2003.
Yeah, it's later. It's later. Don't.
I'm
do
looking
that.
up, and then I'm looking up like the Super Nintendo to see like the first...
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. When was that?
No, that was in
That was
2000.
later.
2000
Too. That was
or
later.
some
That was,
shit, wasn't it?
That was I think 2004
That was late.
or something.
what the
2004. Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, like legit, like I know we always bring up the Switch one, and I totally always agree with it. But just seeing that GameCube lineup, I don't know, man. I think
It was great.
I'm really surprised by that. And not only that, but like as much as I love obviously Breath of the Wild, that
Wait.
was a Wii U game, right? So like if we just talk about
2003.
Nintendo's output in general.
Oh, and
I
that just had 2 amazing fucking Zelda games on it.
mean, obviously you had you gotta count Breath of the Wild in that case, regardless. But still, I think when you look,
Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, fucking phenomenal games.
I can't believe the GameCube had that many. Like legit, I feel like most of their biggest games came out in the same year, the first year.
That's coming.
After that, it was
That's
Metroid
kind of a
Prime
problem.
4. You had
2003
Actually,
still some
or
bangers in
Metroid
03.
Prime.
There was some
I'm sorry,
pretty
Metroid
good
Prime
games
2.
in 03.
Resident
Like,
Evil,
wait a minute,
Resident Evil
isn't
4.
that kind of the rollout that Juice wanted, where he said he preferred to have like a games that like were like genre defining versus like
No, it's
just a-
what he likes.
Jesus
Hey, I
Christ.
own most of those games that we just
Exactly.
rattled
That's what I'm
off.
saying. Like they're up your alley. Like they're up your alley a lot.
I'll take one of those games over a Tamagotchi Life, like over 10
Well-
Tamagotchi Lives.
You're
Well,
a hater.
A lot of people will disagree with you because it sells a ton. That's what I'm trying to
They
say.
would,
You look
actually,
at
they would
the
argue the opposite.
But that's a Switch
It's
One
like
game. So.
N64 didn't have the third party, but it still had pretty big games, even up to 2001. That's when Conker's Bad Fur Day came out in 01. I mean, before that you had fucking Perfect Dark, you had Late, you had Smash Brothers came out in 99.
99. Yeah.
Yeah, so you had like N64 even though it didn't have as many games, it was sustainable. It was putting out big games every year.
What
Well,
was the
what
first?
one is
What was
local.
the two?
Year
What
one.
was it? Wave Race and Mario, and then Pilot Wings, or was it Pilot Wings and Mario?
No, it was Wave Race and it was Mario and Pilot Wings.
Let's
Wave
see.
Race came a little later.
Yeah, you got 2 games for launch. That's so funny. That's insane. Pilot Wings
Yep.
64, Mario 64. But that's all you need, man, for Mario 64.
That's I was in heaven. I was
Like
you know, I had my
honestly, I
Saturn
mean,
too,
just to reiterate, like I still rather. I mean, GameCube, no question, that was a great year. I wouldn't.
That's crazy year.
But-
I can't believe it.
New Super Mario Brothers U and Wind Waker HD. I know it's a port, but and then 3D World in a year. I'd take that like easily over Switch 2. It's not even a question over Switch 2. Like that's just. I know it sucks. It's only 2 games in a year, but that's just.
I
way
mean, for
above.
me, as someone who
where's Lego City Undercover? Isn't that in there somewhere? I had a great time with Lego City Undercover.
Game
I
and
love
Wario.
Game and Wario.
Oh, and
Game
well, I
and
know it's
Wario.
multiplayer, but Rayman made it out in that first year,
I mean,
Yeah.
Legend did make it out. Yep.
and then
I mean, if you're
That's
talking
trailer for
multiplayer,
Xenoblade
don't forget
Chronicles,
about
I
Wii.
mean,
What was that?
Close.
What was that? Wario. What was that game
wasn't
on Wii
Wind
U?
Waker HD?
Game and Wario.
What
Wind
was
Waker
it?
HD was first year.
Game and
wasn't
Wario?
it? Yeah, Game and Wario came out in like June
Yeah,
of
that was trash.
2013.
I got a video of a commentary.
It's pretty trash.
It's I wouldn't say it's trash. It's but it's
Wind Waker HD. When did that come out? Didn't that come out
That
in
came
summer?
out October,
13?
September, October.
Oh.
But I think it came out.
No,
this year,
September. Yep,
right?
because that was when the bundle
That's the
came
first
out.
year.
Then Mario came out in October, and then I don't think they had a November game.
Excuse me,
November was,
Wonderful 101, motherfucker.
Sonic Lost Worlds.
Quality.
Wonderful 101 came out the first year.
I was so hungry
Pikmin
for a
3, Pikmin
Galaxy
3.
style game in HD. I bought Sonic Lost World.
And then all you did was talk shit about
Hey,
it. for
I
the
mean, I
next
had-
8
You
years.
talking shit about that game for 13 years, man.
My favorite part was how you
know
just
what would've
like
been a good game? Not
you would
Sonic
fall
Lost
off like the world, and you didn't even know you died. Like you were, I thought.
This
What the
is
fuck is
shit
happening?
game design.
Well, I was watching
Some polish.
I was watching Wilson 108. There, she played the first Sonic game, and she was falling off and not realizing she died. And I was like, "Oh, it's always, Sonic has always been that way, where you fall out. Oh, wait, shit! I guess I'm dead."
I'm thinking about like I don't remember Sonic 1 as much, but I know Sonic 2, you died and your character just kind of went, oh.
Well, the Sonic 1, she was like,
It's
"Wait,"
like-
she's like, "What happened?" It's like one pixel got crushed by like a moving thing, and oh shit, I'm dead. Like, yep, I guess so. But I won't like she really sucked at that game. The boss fight looks super easy, and she's just struggling, and I'm like, I'm sure some of it's like the design and the controls of that first Sonic game, because a lot of people were saying that they should start with 2. But I think a lot of it was just lack of effort, or she seemed like she checked out. Because one boss fight, he
I'm looking.
would go like this, like drop down with like a drill, like a point. It just kept hitting her. I'm like, how the fuck is that slow moving thing hitting you? But anyway,
I'm looking at my cube collection. 03 was pretty banger too. Just saying.
yeah, you had
01 to 03.
what did I look up? That was 03.
I'm looking at Chibi Robos and fucking. That's when Bait and Kaitos came out, and But when's Battalion Wars? When's Battalion Wars?
But yeah, I think we just realized. I don't think I ever gave GameCube the credit it deserved for that first year.
Yeah. I can't believe, like, I'm in shock.
Oh, 2003.
I looked up something else that was
2003.
2003.
He's still digging.
Shrek Super Slam.
Why do you have
You
that?
know-
Which
Do you know what that game is?
Oh,
look
Beautiful
up
Joe was
First Earth.
2003. Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe.
Yeah,
03.
yeah, beautiful job.
I don't know if you heard, Juice, but Minority Report was 2002. Also.
Was it?
Yeah. Within the first year, baby.
Hey, what can you say now?
What about
Oh,
Cameo?
yeah.
Elements of Power.
Yeah.
Did that make it out in the first year?
That was the day one. That
On
was
That's
the-
Xbox.
360.
I know.
Right.
Oh, that was
Oh, I
360.
gotta- I gotta say.
He didn't make an Xbox. Yeah, they didn't even make an OG Xbox. That bit had to wait till the launch of the 360, and nobody bought it then.
Mhm.
God damn.
Hey, look, man, that's
'Cause
that was a
Xbox-
good game. I like that game. That was
Xbox fans did not care about
What
that
were
game
some of
back
those
then.
other Silicon Knights games that they were talking
think about
about
that game
for years?
sometimes.
Too Human. Too Human started on the PS1. Man. It's supposed to be
Great.
on the GameCube. Push that bitch to the 360, and they had to pull that shit off the shelf because it used, what was it? It was using Unreal Engine, and they had some kind of lawsuit going.
Yeah. What was
Well, I
that?
think
They were like,
well, the 3-man, that shit started on the Super Nintendo, gets shifted over to Earthbound 64 for the DD, gets removed to base N64, gets canceled, and then years later they say, okay, we're gonna make a Game Boy Advance game for it. Like what?
yeah,
the
it made a
fuck?
Game Boy Advance
That's
game and
crazy.
didn't give it to us. We had to
and never
fucking
came, and then never comes to
homebrew
America.
that bitch.
That's crazy. That's,
Yeah.
I found that one so strange. It's like, oh yeah, it got canceled, but Iwata and stuff, he apparently loved that series, and he's like, yo, we got to still make this happen at some point.
Yeah.
Not enough to bring us to the U.S. though. They don't love you.
Yeah.
To bring us to the U.S.
Fuck you guys.
All right. Well, with that, we covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of Immortals.
We learned things. We
As
learned-
always, a lot of Immortals. God damn.
We'll never talk about it
a lot of
again.
Immortals, yeah. Yeah, we
Regret
learned
bringing
we
it up.
learned next week we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about. Apparently.
Yeah. Well, hopefully. But
Maybe
yeah. So
Immortals
Terrell,
2
welcome
will
back.
be real.
Hopefully,
It's gonna be
you enjoyed
Welcome back.
being on back with us. I know you came for was it After Galaxy?
Yeah.
Yeah, It was after the
So that
movie,
comes
yeah.
out in a couple weeks. The 16th, I think, on 4K and
Yeah. On my
standard.
birthday, let's get it.
That bit's gonna hit $1 billion
It's
this week.
not well.
Oh,
It's not looking. It's not looking as likely. It's doing well on Amazon,
I don't think so.
on
It's only
iTunes.
needs
8 million
9
away,
million.
or 8,
It's less than
Yeah, it's
9
only-
million more.
I know,
less
but
than 9 million away.
I don't think it did. I didn't see it in the. Actually watched Grace Randolph for the first time in forever. I watched her
Why'd you do that?
because I do miss her box office breakdowns.
Yeah, but if you
I-
compare,
I do miss her. I thought you
I-
were gonna stop there.
No, I miss her box office because I never know the box office. I used to know it all the time, and now I just never know. So I was like,
well,
You
if you go to if you look at like the comparisons to other films, it's like absolutely gonna cross $1 billion. It would be so.
It's gonna
strange.
cross $1 billion. I
well,
don't know
they
what
could
you're talking about.
re-release it too. Like they could do like a re-release if they.
It won't need it.
It won't need it
It's gonna cross $1 billion.
What did it do
Do it in-
this last
We
weekend?
got this, boys. We got it.
next couple weeks.
But she did.
Sweet.
She did try to like, say, "Oh, I didn't make as much as the first one." Yeah, that sequel's barely ever.
Well,
do.
I always
What the
find it
fuck?
strange, and I said it before that I think there was no shot I was gonna make than the first.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna make $1 billion.
I think it was gonna make. I did think it was gonna make $1 billion, but I didn't think it was gonna.
Okay,
be
you
more than
did?
3.
She
My-
didn't
my
make
thing
any
is-
comments about that movie other
I
than
didn't think it
saying,
was far off. I thought maybe late 800 millions, but
Well, but my
here we
thing
are.
was like,
I don't-
it's like I've always thought, and this is how I always persevered it, that just the fact that it's called Super Mario Galaxy was going to remove a bunch of people automatically because they know Super
Yeah.
Mario Brothers and they don't know Super Mario Galaxy. And to me, I've
Yeah.
always thought that was going to be a big thing. So, you're gonna Super Mario Brothers.
There's a lot of love and nostalgia for Galaxy, though.
Yeah, but Super Mario Brothers is a multi-generational sort of like Super Mario Galaxy. Like it's just the Mario character is going to be all these multi-generational, so it can bring in
Yeah.
everyone. But like this, when you start to get a little bit more niche into Mario Galaxy, you're going to slim it down by a bit. It hit $1 billion. That just shows how big
Well,
Mario
how did the
is as a
Sonic
brand
movies
in
do?
general.
Did they do better or worse each time?
They did. They actually did better every single time. They did like
But the
it was like,
bar was low. The bar
to
was
be
low.
fair, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the first one came out during peak COVID, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 300 million, then like 400 million, and then like almost 500 million. So
It got up to
Regardless-
almost 5. Oh, I didn't. I thought
yeah,
it was.
they
I
got
thought
to
the
almost
peak was
5,
like
or-
350.
Or they did.
All right,
pass, release,
that's
but-
good.
San
That's
Diego
great.
Hedgehog, man.
So that's why a lot of people
Sandy.
view that. But I'm like, look, in the end of the day, like the first Mario movie to be animated big.
Well, if you look
thing
at
for years, like,
Illumination, like,
it was
there's usually
Illumination
a-
always is a banger, like,
and it's
the
usually a little
very
bit
popular.
less. Some sequels I think have done better, but usually if it's a big hit, it's never quite
Yeah.
reaches that
Well,
same.
yeah, and it just to me, like I've just never viewed it as like a lot of people. It's like, oh well, if people enjoyed it more, I'm like, but audience did like it. They even had like a cinema
Yeah.
score of like an A. Like it was like audience, the overall audience liked it. People say they liked it. They just wish some people just wish it was better or whatever, but they liked it. And there's no way a lot of people say, oh well. It would have outsold if it was just better. I'm like, you would not have gotten an extra 400 million out of nowhere because, oh well, some
Yeah.
people thought it was better. It's just not gonna
Wouldn't have
happen.
been 400, but you
Yeah,
might have
it's
had a
just
little
weird.
more.
The sequel.
Even if it was a
The
little,
only-
but like
the only
again,
sequel I
people
can think
liked
of
it.
that did
People
better-
liked the movie. Like that's the thing.
But
is
if it
like-
was like, oh my god, this movie's like
Terminator 2.
amazing, I
That was
think
the-
you would
that's
have
the
more
only sequel I can
reboot.
think that did better
I
than the
just
original.
There was a
Well-
to me, even amongst like Kit and Krista and amongst some of the Nintendo, they were all kind of like in the same. It was fun. It was fast paced. Like I felt like there was a lot more people because I didn't love the first movie. I like it more now than I did then, but I feel like there's a lot more. Oh my god, this is like amazing. I love this. This is the perfect Mario movie type stuff with the first
for
one.
the first one.
This is
And
we
this
didn't really have
one,
a good benchmark.
It's more like, yeah, it was fine, but you know, it definitely, you know, it was just. It
I don't
was
really
a little
like
too
Foster
fast.
Five.
It was a little
And
too.
I'm complete opposite.
I know, but people
like
said
two
it,
better.
but they said the same shit about the first one. But again, in my mind, like again, people didn't dislike it. In the end of the day, that's just how
Yeah.
people did. The overall audience.
But
did
you don't
like
think if
like
it was like, oh my god, this movie, this is one of the best animated movies I've ever seen. You
I
don't think
you
that
add
would have
another maybe 100
increased?
million.
You don't think that would have
It-
increased?
I think you add another 100 million. In the end of the day, like people, I think the fact that it's Mario Galaxy alone was always going to strip away people from not calling Mario Brothers. I think that was always.
Yeah, I mean,
gonna be
no,
a thing.
I don't even think it's that. I just think it's the excitement. All right, we already got that excitement from a good new Mario movie. We got that already. So it's going to be hard to bring everybody back from the first
Everybody.
one.
I think
and
there's a lot of
it's more crowded.
repeats.
It's more crowded. Project Hail Mary was doing good. There's a lot of movies that were doing good.
Yeah.
And
this
Project
year.
Hail Mary is doing number one on iTunes and Mario's too, so it's outdoing Mario on iTunes right now. So or last week.
Yeah,
What I'm saying.
those
is-
are factors.
and the whole idea is like there were just more movies out in 2026 compared to 2023 at the same time
Mhm.
frame. That's just that too. And so to me I just never saw that the sequel to a 1.3 billion Mario movie was going to do 1.4 1.5. It's just no, bro. At some point
It's
there's a peak.
super rare.
At some point
It's
there's a
very
peak,
rare
man.
that would
I
happen.
never saw it happening. I definitely thought it was always going to
Well,
do
you
good.
have to be like
Yeah.
Spider-Man No Way Home just have the most ridiculous hype. Or was it No Way Home? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But
that-
that's uncontrollable. That's
machine.
like
Yeah.
that's the point
I-
where you get like you also get like a viral sort of aspect.
I
to it.
thought honestly, my first like awareness that people were like anticipating that movie was a home theater guy. He's one of the bigger home theater channels. Not big into sci-fi, which is crazy. He doesn't care that much for fantasy and sci-fi. It's like those are like the two best, other than horror, like the two best like home theater like genres. And he's like, "Oh, me and my son got our tickets for No Way Home," and it was like 3 weeks out. And I'm like, "What is he talking about? Why did he bring this up? He doesn't ever talk about movies." And then I found out like people were like they were selling out. I'm like, "What is going on?" I was like, I told you guys. I don't remember what you
thought
guys
it was
said.
conspiracy, and I'm
I
like,
said this
bro,
is like
it's
manufactured
huge.
hype. Like, what is going on? Like, why is this guy like talking about reserving tickets? Well, I do feel like he was caught up in the hype because he's not
In
the
the
guy
hype,
that talks about
absolutely. It
movies.
was a viral,
Yeah.
viral market.
You're talking
was
about
like-
bringing
it's
together all
FOMO.
the Spider-Mans from 3 different generations.
But he doesn't
of
even care
Spider-Man
about Spider-Man. That's
movie
why I was like,
fans.
what is going on? Well, it's the fear of missing out. It's wanting to be part of the group.
Why
Part
do
of-
you I mean, look, Obsession is doing crazy numbers right now. It's an amazing movie, but there's a lot of amazing movies that come out that don't do those numbers. It's trending. People
Yeah,
are
you
talking
can't-
about it. They want to be a part of the conversation, and
They
so
wanna
you
be a
have
part
to
of
go
the
see the movie.
conversation.
That's
to be a
my
part of the-
point. Was that's the only the way you could have had the Mario movie out.
Yeah.
Long story short, that's the
I
only way
agree,
you could have
I
had
agree.
the second Mario movie outdo the first one. If there was some kind of hype that everyone was
Something.
building, I don't
Yeah.
want to miss out. I want to be there. I don't want
I
any
agree.
spoilers. I gotta go see it. And because
agree.
that almost did $2 billion, and it's like holy shit, like.
Yeah, it was
And that- it's
1.9
crazy.
billion.
Popular character Star
1.9
Fox
billion.
wasn't enough.
What pisses
It did
me off,
1.9
like,
billion. It did 1.9 billion.
and then you
without
look at
China.
Spider-Verse, the first Spider-Verse, and it was like, was it like 400 or 500 million or something? It was like way
Yeah.
below.
Yeah, something like that.
And the second one, I
me
think,
see.
might
It
have
did more though. The second one, it was Into the Spider-Verse
'Cause
did.
I think a lot of it was
Oh,
like,
no. Into the Spider-Verse
why
did
is Spider-Man
394.
black?
394.
Let's be somewhat honest here. It was like, oh, Spider-Man's black. I
Oh
like
God.
that.
But Across the Spider-Verse did
Yeah.
690. That's a big jump.
You know what's crazy though, T,
Yeah.
and there might be some truth
What?
to that. I had no interest in Into the Spider-Verse. I don't even remember if I knew it was Miles Morales or Spider-Man. I just saw
Yeah.
Sony with another Spider-Man movie after the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I was like, I just don't care. I had no idea that movie was like
Yeah, I'm not
amazing.
gonna say that's all of it, but that's some of it. Because there's a reason fucking Disney decided to take John Boyega off the fucking posters for Star Wars and shit.
In China.
There's reasons for these things, right? I'm just saying. I just watched a series of videos from iShowSpeed, and like everybody likes him except certain parts of Africa. Certain of those northwestern countries, they were throwing bananas and shit at him. Like it's crazy.
But,
Some of
like,
the stuff that
how much better
we
did-
gotta deal with in
also,
this place.
also, unfortunately, especially during that first Into the Spider-Verse, a lot of people
Peter Darker.
don't look. people don't look at
That's-
animated movies. They don't. They like
And
to
It,
watch
it
That's
wasn't
it.
like a
live
kids
action
animated
Spider-Man.
movie. It wasn't a children's
Yeah,
but
Right.
how well
It
did the
wasn't like
second one do?
animated
690.
So
690.
See, it,
Big
to
jump.
me,
Yeah,
I just
better.
think it flew under the radar. The first movie
Big
just
jump.
flew under the radar. Like
Flew under
I
the
didn't
radar.
even, I had
Better
no
word of mouth
anticipation for it
after
till
left.
I saw the 4K Blu-ray at Best Buy for like $13. I was like, you
And
know
Peter
what?
Darker.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Let me try this movie. And I was like, this is the best Spider-Man movie ever made. And I think that resonated because the second movie did almost double. So,
Way better. Yeah, and I think a big thing also had to do with it's animated. Unfortunately.
well, yeah,
people
there was
do-
one guy's like, I'm like commenting like, dude, like you're talking about the best sound mixes, like Into the Spider-Verse. He's like, oh, I don't watch cartoon movies.
Exactly.
And he's like
That's just-
he's like a
that's the reason.
38, 40-year-old dude, and he's like, I don't watch cartoon movies. I'm like,
It's bizarre.
really? Like that's stupid. But anyway,
It's bizarre.
with all that, we'll get out of here. And thanks everybody for sticking with us. And we'll see you next time.
He was just like, who the fuck is iShowSpeed? I don't know who that fuck.
What?
Who the fuck is that?